Hello everyone! How are we doing? Welcome to another Sovereign Citizen Watch. I sit before you quite barefaced today compared to normal. Don't judge too harshly. I am a pale ghost of a person. History Chick thanks for 25 months. Umatsa thanks for 17 months. On the Rhineland. Hi, how you doing? Cosmic Cats, what's up? I don't have an intro. We're just gonna start. How's everyone been doing? I had a good couple days off, so that's nice. But let's just get back at it with more Sovereign Citizens.
Alright, y'all, LV Transparency here. I'm getting pulled over by Elizabethtown, Kentucky police for flipping them off. How you doing, officer? What's your name and badge number?
Officer Crime.
You'll see as the officer says, he didn't pull him over because he flipped him off. He pulled him over because, while flipping him off, it caused the driver to veer into the other lane. Now, don't get me wrong. Would the cop have pulled him over had he not flipped him off? I don't know. But he had probable cause to pull him over.
Elizabethtown Police Department.
What's your badge number?
131.
What are you pulling me over for?
Because while you're flicking me off.
Hey, is it against the law?
Oh, yeah. Because
Is it against the law?
while you're.
Is it against the law? What are you pulling me over for, sir?
Because careless driving.
No, careless
Yes,
driving,
it was.
no,
Because
how?
while you're flicking me
How?
off, you crossed over the other lane
Yeah,
of traffic.
hey, I was turning. I
No,
timed my
you
turn
weren't.
signal
No,
on.
you didn't.
People are saying F? Do you want me to... should I stop and restart? Maybe I'll reset the internet. Best that this happens early, if I'm being honest. Is it recovered? Is it fine? Or is it still iffy? If it's iffy, I'll reboot everything. That way we don't have to deal with this through the... glitchy a little. Lady Ann, thanks for 31 months, says, I killed the stream with my resub. Oh no! It's alright. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger. We'll see. If in the next 15 minutes or so it keeps doing that, or becomes a major issue, then I'll reboot everything in the internet.
Alright, y'all, LV Transparency here. I'm getting pulled over by Elizabethtown, Kentucky police for flipping them off. How you doing, officer? What's your name and badge number?
Officer Crime, Elizabethtown Police Department.
What's your badge number?
131.
What are you pulling me over for?
Because while you're flicking me off.
Hey, is it against the law?
Oh, yeah. Because
Is it against the law?
while you're.
Is it against the law? What are you pulling me over for, sir?
Because careless driving.
No, careless
Yes,
driving,
it was.
no,
Because
how?
while you're flicking me
How?
off, you crossed over the other lane
Yeah,
of traffic.
hey, I was turning. I
No,
timed my
you
turn
weren't.
signal
No,
on.
you didn't.
You want to give me a ticket for it?
What, you got a driver's license?
Yes, of course I
All
do.
right, get it for me.
All right, give me a second. Here, how about you do this? How about you look up my name? I don't
ain't
feel
looking up your name.
I don't feel comfortable. I
step out of the car.
have a firearm on me, sir.
Where your step firearm at?
Huh? It's in my waist, but you're not gonna take it from
All right,
me.
step out of the car.
Okay,
for
I'm
me.
gonna grab my phone. And I'm gonna keep my phone on me. I know
Step out
your
the car.
supervisors. Hey, I just got arrested for asking an officer for his name,
You
sir.
with me?
I'm kinda doubting that's what it says on the intake paperwork.
Okay, so I'll step out. You can get my name. I have no warrants. Everything's good and dandy with me, but I'm gonna stay recording, and you're not
that's
gonna
fine.
you're not gonna disarm me. You
I'm
will
gonna
not.
take the weapon off.
No, you will not.
Yes, I am.
Then I'm gonna.
Cops have the right to take your gun from you during a traffic stop to ensure their own safety. That's a pretty standard thing. A lot of people here in Michigan have firearms. A lot of people here in America have firearms. But, like, yeah, if you have a handgun or something, the officer might ask you, like, yeah, hey, can I have that for the duration of the stop? Or put it in, like, another location, like on the dashboard or something, or whatever, to make sure that you're not going to grab it and shoot him in the face, which is not likely to happen, but it's America and everything's stay so...
Stay in here. I'll wait for your supervisor.
That's fine.
Okay. All right.
You're
I'll
gonna
keep
step
my
out of the
hands.
car. You're
No.
gonna step out of the car.
Okay.
Pennsylvania versus Mims is a Supreme Court case law that says you're gonna step out of this car.
Okay. All right. But you're not gonna disarm
Yes,
me.
I am
Why
gonna
are you gonna
disarm
disarm me? Don't
Because
touch
you
me.
have a
then.
firearm.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm going live. I'm on live on YouTube,
I
bro.
don't care.
Hey, call.
No one's ever committed crimes while streaming on YouTube before.
Call
You
officer.
accused-
That's sarcasm. People have. People commit crimes. Shootings have been live streamed before.
Call your sergeant, bro. Call your supervisor. We need two
Step out of the
officers.
car.
Bro, yo,
Okay,
don't
that's
you need a
fine.
supervisor? Can't we just wait for your supervisor? Right,
Yes.
yo, hey, you didn't need to pull me over.
You crossed
driving.
over the
Bro,
line because
come
you were
on.
flicking
Why
me
you
off.
why you sitting on the side of the road? What are you waiting for? Shouldn't you be out here fighting crime?
I mean, he's checking for people speeding, keep people from breaking the law in speeding. And again, I understand speed traps are a thing. You guys know my feelings on cops and law enforcement in general. But, like, I'm glad that there are speed limits. They need to be enforced at some point for them to have any meaning.
Shouldn't you be out here fighting crime?
Why
What
you
do you call
so
crime?
mad?
Bro, I just got you see how my hands all fucked up?
Okay, and?
Alright, because state police arrested me for fucking asking them for their name.
Okay, well,
Alright, yo, hey,
Why are you so
yo,
mad?
bro. My name, my YouTube channel's LV Transparency. Yo,
Okay,
hey.
I got you.
Hey, you know Supervisor Lewis?
Yeah?
Yeah, hey, you should go talk to Lewis and get some training from him because he knows how to deal with the public. You don't.
Okay.
At the point where you've interacted with the police enough that you're getting to know the different supervisors, I don't know. Maybe, like, any change in your life could help, like a different laundry detergent. I don't know. Just anything other than what you're doing now would probably be working better.
Well, I'm giving you a case law that says...
Bro, hey,
Again,
and I'm
are
asking
you
for your
allowing
supervisor.
me-
No, I'm not. I don't need cops explaining. I need your supervisor
Cops
here. So if you could,
explaining?
you could stand right there, but if we could just stay quiet,
No,
I would
not
appreciate it.
What do you do for a living?
Huh? None of your business. I do this. I
What,
record. I'm
you
gonna light a
record?
cigarette. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I know it's fine, bro.
You
I know.
got-
I don't need
okay.
your permission.
I didn't
alright?
say anything. Why are
Hey,
you so hostile?
bro, honestly, I just got arrested and my car got towed for asking a cop his name. And wait, were you ready for this?
Go
You
ahead.
ready? I got charged with harassment
Uh-huh.
and disorderly conduct in the 2nd degree.
Okay.
So you tell me, is that justifiable? For
Wait,
asking
wait.
a cop
Why
for
are
his
you
name.
yelling?
I mean, have you done this? Like, do you follow this guy around? If it's harassment, I'm kind of guessing it's more than just asking him for his name. Gnome Pickles says, acting super aggressive from the word go is not a great way to make the cop go away, friend.
Because I am upset. Because
Okay.
I flipped you off and
you
you are
crossed
abusing
over.
your power.
You crossed over. You could cause an accident.
Okay, all right. You want me to
because
just?
you were too busy
You want me to
paying
pull?
attention
You want me
to
to pull out my wallet?
You're too busy
You want
paying
me to pull out
attention
my
to me.
wallet?
No, I don't want you to go
Here,
anything because
here,
you
you
have
know
a
what?
gun on
Actually, here. You know what? Hey,
you
here
have
you
a
go.
gun on you.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll wait for your supervisor. I don't want to.
Why do you want
I
to
don't want to
talk to your
disarm. I don't like to be. I don't like to be disarmed around sober citizens.
You're not. Are you a sovereign citizen?
You are.
Wait, what?
Gun on you.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll wait for your supervisor. I don't want to.
Why do you want
I
to
don't
talk
want to
to your
disarm. I don't like to be. I don't like to be disarmed around sober citizens.
You're not. Are you a sovereign citizen?
You are.
Okay, this is a new tactic to me. What? I've never heard a sovereign citizen claim to a cop, I'm not the sovereign citizen, you're the sovereign citizen. I've certainly heard the cop be like, you're breaking the law, and then the sovereign citizen will be like, no, you're breaking the law. So we've seen other uses of the Uno reverse card before, but I'm struggling to understand where he could even begin to explain why he thinks the cop is a sovereign citizen. Is it because of qualified immunity? Is he saying qualified immunity makes the cop sovereign and not beholden to the law? Is that what he's saying?
How am I a sovereign
Because you don't have to follow the law.
citizen? I don't have to follow.
Okay, I think that's the road we're going down. Okay.
No, you do not.
Okay.
Hey, if I lie to you, is it a crime?
If you give me false information,
Okay, if you give me false information, is it a crime?
am I giving you false information?
If
right
you
now?
That didn't answer the question. I think the cop knows on that one.
do give
Why
me
are you
false
asking so
bro, because I'm live on Facebook. I got
Okay.
100 people watching. They want to know. They're
Wanna know
asking
what?
right now. They're asking. Hey, they're asking, what was your name
Why
again?
are you so mad?
Bro, that's who I am, bro.
You're just
That's who
mad
I
all
am.
the
Yeah,
time?
yeah. When I'm around y'all,
Why?
because you're a sovereign citizen.
I'm not a sovereign
Yo,
citizen.
you're pulling
Dude,
me over for
hey,
reckless
hey,
driving.
hey,
Whatever, bro.
Ryan,
Yo, go give me a ticket.
Ryan.
What?
The reason why I pulled you over is because while you were flicking me off, you literally went into other lanes.
Why you sitting on the side? Why you sitting on the side of the road, bro?
Is it any of your business what I'm
Yeah, it
doing?
is.
No, I don't
I'm a
think it is.
taxpayer.
Okay.
Obviously, look at my ID. What's the town say on my ID, bro?
Huh?
What does the town say on my ID? What town are we in? Can you tell it for the people? They don't know.
Yelling.
Bro, can you step back then? I don't
Why
want to.
are you
I really
yelling?
don't. Honestly, I don't want to get a charge for harassment. Am I harassing you right now?
117.
Am I harassing you right now?
I can't move. You know, I'm getting uncomfortable. So, can I? I'm cool. I'm comfortable. I'll sit in my car with my hands like this, other than my cigarette smoking it. All right, my hand won't go nowhere. My firearm is right here, sir. In between, right where my dick is.
All right.
A 1030 G's refusing to get out.
1030 G. All right, yeah. Without a supervisor, I need a supervisor.
I feel like storing a gun next to your genitals is generally like a bad idea. Like I get it. I'm sure there's a safety on the gun. I'd hope it's on. But I don't know. Do you want to get your cock glocked? I don't think you do.
Supervisor here. I need 2 officers here for me to get out of the car. You're not disarming me. You don't need to. You don't need to. I'm not a threat to you. I am not a threat to you, sir. We need you.
Right now.
We need you, bro. I'm not a cop hater whatsoever. I just like transparency. I came to
He has a fear fetish. Don't we all?
your police department and I recorded. Yo, you know Terry Cox?
Yep.
I bet you and him are good friends, huh?
Yeah, I like Terry.
Yeah, I
Hey,
bet
look,
you like
hey,
Terry.
Hey, look, man. I'm
Gun is a phallic symbol. Phallic symbol. Phallic symbol. Name that movie.
hey, look, man. I'm doing what you asked me to do.
I appreciate
already
it.
questioned a supervisor, but there is case law that says Pennsylvania versus.
Yeah, I could get out of the car,
Yeah,
but
that
you
you
don't
are
need to
gonna get out of
disarm
the
me.
car,
You don't
and
need to
I'm gonna take
disarm
the
me.
firearm off.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because look, man.
Wait,
you
but
can
bro,
get
I'm
it
not,
off.
bro. Yeah, you could
Because
shoot,
you're hold
bro.
on,
No,
hold
you
on.
could shoot me right now, homie. You could shoot me right now. Don't bust
Ryan.
it.
Ashley One Up wins the respect point.
Oh no,
Ryan, listen to me.
I don't
Listen to
need
me.
to. Do I need to listen to you?
Ryan.
I don't even need to tell you I have a fucking gun on me by
Ryan,
law.
Ryan.
You know what's weird? You legally do have to tell the cops you have a gun on you. If you're in a traffic stop, by the way. But if you have a gun, you probably know that. What was I gonna say? You know what's weird about the Wicker Man? Not the bees. The Not the Bees version is from the director's cut, or from the unrated version. It wasn't even in the theatrical film.
By case law,
Ryan,
what's your
stop.
first name? What's your
Stop.
first
I'm
name?
not giving you my first name. I gave you my last name.
Hey, I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Okay,
from now
fine.
on.
Okay, that's fine. But Ryan, here's the deal, okay? Here's the deal, Ryan. Okay, I'm just being honest with you. Okay, look, man, you're mad and you're upset. Okay, for something you're just mad and upset, man. So, what's gonna happen? My supervisor's gonna get here. Other officers are gonna get here. You're gonna step out of the
Tea with Goblin says, Hannah, don't we all have a fear fetish? Baha smiles as she releases the butterflies. All right, nope.
car. We're gonna get you out.
If there were butterflies within if I could visibly see a butterfly even like outside of the house, nothing would function. Everything would clench. Baha says, yes, I must find butterflies. Don't you dare. Hydrate.
Out of the car. We're gonna take the firearm off of you. Okay, nothing major. And we're just gonna have another conversation. Okay.
No, why? Why can't we just have a conversation? Give me a ticket. Let me be on my way. This is my daughter calling.
Don't you leave it alone.
I'm afraid of butterflies. I'm not a fan. That's the most annoying who has a ringtone in the 2020s? Put it on silent like everyone else. At best, put it on vibrate. I understand if you have a job that you put it on vibrate. You have a custom ringtone? Oh my god.
And you're gonna get me, get your daughter. Ring, get your daughter.
You're stopping me.
Cell phone's ringing, so you know.
Bro, here. I'm a
Yeah, I am afraid of the butterflies. They're gross, they're disgusting, their wings are, in particular, like monarch butterflies, their wings are they're too thin to be biological. It disgusts me. It disgusts me that their wings are like a thin, sometimes like almost translucent. I don't like moths either, but butterflies are worse. They're so thin, but they're animal cells. and they're like fluttery, and they could like touch you, and it would be disgusting. And they got little proboscises, probosci. I don't know the plural of proboscis. No, not a butterfly fan.
Pop this open, all right?
just, hey,
Here,
hey,
you want to
hey,
pop it open?
Hey,
my
look, Ryan,
registration is
Ryan,
in there, bro.
Ryan, hey, Ryan. Ryan, just relax, man.
Bro, I can't relax. Only
Why?
because, bro, I just got.
Can we not body shame butterflies? I'm gonna body shame every butterfly in the world until they have severe issues. Okay? When they look in the mirror, I want them to feel nothing but pain. Just like me.
I have 2 charges under my name here for asking the cop for his
Okay,
name.
look, I
have,
gave you my name.
I have. You won't give me your first name.
Okay, it's Nick.
Yo, hey, awesome. Now you're giving it to me, Nick.
Okay.
Okay, Nick. Yo, hey, Nick.
I feel like the cop had a name that's not very mock-worthy. I feel like if we're gonna make someone's name, it has to be like, oh, your name's... Not trying to pick a name that's anyone's name. I don't want to hurt anyone. I feel like if they were like, oh, your name's Pubert. Pubert! But he had like the most normal name. Nick is like a mid-name. Just repeating it isn't a joke. Meek says, you hate butterflies, yet you emerged from your cocoon. Strange.
Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you back up?
Nope,
Can
I'm
you
sitting right here.
okay, can you stand there
Yes.
and I give you permission that if I reach for my gun,
You ain't
can
reaching for your
unload
gun. You ain't
yeah,
reaching for your
but
gun.
if I did, you could shoot me.
I'm
all
not
right?
reaching for your gun.
Bro,
You're
of course
mad at
I'm
me.
not, bro. You're a sovereign citizen.
I'm not a sovereign citizen.
Yes,
Why
you are.
so
Bro,
angry,
because I
Ryan?
have charges. I just got
Okay, but
arrested.
did I say you were getting any charges?
Bro, yo, you're trying to disarm me. Just give
Okay,
me a
because of
ticket.
your
No,
attitude.
but just give me a ticket and let
Look,
me
you're
go.
angry. You're
bro,
upset.
you're live on LV transparency.
that's
You call the
fine.
code red here, bro. I hear red. I hear
Yeah,
sirens
because
coming.
I'm
Because I
telling you
have a gun, bro. You have a gun. It's
okay.
Kentucky,
Yeah,
homie. Do you
but
have to
look
have a
at you.
license to carry a gun? Cause look
Hey,
at
Ryan,
this.
Ryan.
Is this worth it, bro?
Ryan.
A lot of states require concealed carry permits. I don't remember what state they said this was, though I think they did say.
You're ruining my day, homie.
How am I running today?
Because you're calling a code red here.
And often even in states where, like, you don't necessarily need a permit, you can, like, carry in any way, shape, or form, you still need to tell the cops, hey, during a traffic stop, just so you know, I have a gun. You're supposed to disclose any weapons you have in the car. Like, if you had a knife or something in a state where it's legal to have a knife, you'd be like, hey, just so you know, I have a knife. Stone Corbell says, I'm not the sovereign citizen, you're the sovereign citizen. Weird strategy.
Bro, just give me a fucking ticket for
Did I say
whatever
anything?
you're gonna give me for. You can't arrest me. The gun is legal.
I didn't say-
I had the gun on me when the cop arrested me at first, bro. It already got ran. It's legal,
Ryan,
bro. Yo, stop, Nick.
Yeah.
Please address me by my last name.
Okay, what's your last name?
Read the ID.
So just tell me, Ryan.
I don't need to.
Did I say anything? Why?
You
So
pulled me
hard?
over for fucking flipping you off.
I pulled
bro.
you over because
Yeah,
you were
whatever.
crossed over the
Cool.
white
All right,
line.
then give me my ticket for crossing the red line. I don't need to get out of the
All
car.
right, look, we got 3 cop cars here.
All right.
You're gonna get out of the car, okay?
Here, hold on. Let me put this out so I don't litter. All right, so.
All right.
Fair enough.
I didn't say you were gonna litter.
You want to open up the door? It's unlocked. Yeah, I appreciate it. It's right here next to my. Here, can I grab my phone and just hold my phone while we do this?
Just a second, buddy.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Weapons on you or anything?
Yeah, right here, brother, right here, in crotch. Yep, it's all good. It's fully loaded, like we should always accept it to be. You should buy it for.
I'm gonna keep this
not a
playing,
problem.
but I have a voicemail I need to listen to real quick.
No problem. Yeah, I might have a knife. Nah, no knife today. Hey, can I get your name?
Officer Desmond,
Yeah, that's a fake knife, Officer Desmond. What's your badge number?
155,
155. Hey, what was your name, sir?
138.
138. I appreciate it. Hey, you're not gonna put me in cuffs?
No,
All
stop
right,
here.
cool.
Did I
Hey,
say
what?
anything
Who's
but-
this? Can I get your name? What's your name? These?
Someone looking to get their yard pooper scooped again. God damn it. So, some reason my phone number has been put down as multiple different businesses on Google that it's not. People used to call me looking for vent cleaning services, which I don't know if you guys know this. I don't do vent cleaning. And now I've gotten multiple phone calls for people looking for their yard to be pooper scooped. So, like, my phone number is on Google as some business's phone number that I guess scoops poop. I don't like your prank. Funny. phone numbers get recycled. I have had the same phone number for 15 years, so I don't think it's that.
Badge number?
149.
149. Is this necessary?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Cool.
Hey, no. You're gonna lean back against your bumper.
He just told me to step right here.
All right, right here.
Bro, he just told me to step right here, bro. He just told me to step right here, bro.
Have a seat.
Hey,
Have a seat. Have a
okay.
seat.
All right. Can I leave? Can I hold on to my phone?
Yeah.
All right.
How much for poop pickup? $100. I'll clean your yard of poop for $100.
I appreciate
No
it.
answering phone calls.
Oh yeah, no.
Not to talk to nobody.
I'm
All right.
saying.
You can't talk to me while I do it, though. That costs extra. Sume says, time to start calling businesses on Google looking for Hannah's number. Funny.
All right, we're talking to people right here, bro.
Even better.
Yeah, we're talking to people right here.
Yeah.
All right, so here we're gonna go like this, so everyone can see me too, and
That
this guy.
works.
Yeah, LV Transparency is what this is on.
What
So
is
here, LV Transparency.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yo, it's
So
a
why don't
YouTube
you set
channel.
the phone down?
All right, I would.
Why is it the smallest YouTube channels that act like it's a big deal that they have a YouTube channel? Do they not know it's free? Did they get tricked? Did someone be like, "Hey, I'll pay me $300 and I'll get you a YouTube channel"? It's not impressive that you have a YouTube channel. You need an email, and they'll give you one. Believe me, I've had multiple YouTube channels. It's the least impressive shit. Stone Corbell, oh my god, someone put me down for this old lady's number, and now I'm getting texts that are like, "Help us rescue Donald Trump from the Donald Trump from the gay agenda. Click on this obvious scam link to find out more."
Rather
Set the phone
not.
down. No, you can still.
Hannah's greatest enemy. Oh god. The Monarch. I can't play this for copyright reasons, but I do like Venture Brothers.
Are you guys?
Though it's been a long time since I've actually watched it, so I don't remember a bunch of references if anyone's gonna spam me with Venture Brothers references.
Are you guys gonna arrest
But I remember I watched it on Adult Swim way back in the day, so I probably haven't seen most of it.
No, not
Are
right
you guys
now,
gonna
we're
put
not.
hands on me?
Not
Have
unless we
I
to.
committed a crime?
I don't know what he stopped you for.
Oh, he stopped me because I flipped him off and then wall flipping him off and switching lanes before turning on my turn signal.
So careless driving, failure to use a turn signal.
Yeah, is that a arrestable offense?
It's
Should
a-
you?
it's
should,
a stoppable
should,
offense.
should you? It is definitely. It's a ticketable offense.
Yeah.
Should you really pull people out, call all these cops here for that type of offense? And should you pull them out of the car and treat them like they're a criminal?
When I heard him on the radio,
I
you were
understand.
screaming
I
in the
was
background at the top
because
of your
hey,
lungs.
to be
So
honest,
if what's your name?
O'Sullivan.
Okay, so Mr. Sullivan, we're gonna go like this. Do I know you?
No.
Does he know you?
But yo, hey.
No. Listen, does
No,
he know you?
I
Okay.
don't need to.
Do we know that you're a non-violent person?
Do I know you guys are a
Just
nonviolent
listen
person?
to me. Listen, I'm asking you a question. I'll answer your question. Do
I
we
don't
know
need
each
to
other,
answer
right?
questions.
You don't trust me, and I don't know you, right?
I don't answer questions.
So why would I trust that you're gonna? Why would I not come in a hurry if my
Hey,
partner?
put your hands behind your back.
Got him!
All right. See, Mr. Sullivan, again, this is why we don't draw attention to ourselves. We drive erratic and careless, okay? I don't care that you're live streaming. I'm going to tell you the truth, and we're going to have everything the truth, okay? So listen, is there anything on you that is going to get you any more further trouble? Is there anything in your vehicle that's going to get you in trouble? Okay, listen. You're going to remain calm now, okay? You see that all this could have been avoided if you had chosen to be a little bit better with your driving today, right? The flipping off doesn't matter. But when you don't use your turn signal, when you don't use your turn signal and you're not careless, what are you detaining him for?
He's got a stolen gun.
Oh, the gun.
Oh shit, he has a stolen gun! Oh, that'll do it. That's a felony with a capital F, isn't it? That would be why he didn't want to relinquish his gun to the cops. It was stolen. Great. Great.
gun that you had that's loaded is stolen. So here's the deal. All right, you're the right to remain silent. Do you understand that? Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand that? You would have an attorney present while being questioned. Do you understand that? If you cannot afford.
Well, that's genius of him. He did upload this. That was stupid. That was very stupid. Don't commit a misdemeanor while committing a felony. I've said it before. And it's been said long before I've been born, and it'll be said long after I'm dead. It is a truism that never dies. One crime at a time, people. One crime at a time.
Or Mr. Davis can go ahead with his own matter, and address Mr. Attorney Coleman.
Which one is that one?
It ends in 437.
I
We
got
will
it. I'm
be
ready.
providing representation, Your Honor.
Calling case number, thank you. Calling case number 22393437. This is Pasadena Investments LLC versus Dwayne Davis Jr. and all occupants at 2170 East Jefferson.
I think this is an eviction hearing. And let me be clear, I don't usually like to cover eviction-based things, though there are often eviction-based SovSit things. And the reason I don't typically cover it is just because, I don't know, it's kind of sad. Even when these people, like, sovereign citizens are often pretty shit. But I don't think it's funny to ever watch anyone lose their home. But, like, I don't know, maybe take it seriously? Don't not take it seriously like this?
Unit 1007.
Your Honor, for the record, Attorney Frederick J. Coleman, P. 56548 on behalf of the plaintiff. Your Honor, Mr. Davis at this time owes $6,706, court cost of $157. This is a subsequent hearing.
He owes $6,000. That's probably a lot of missed rent or whatever.
All right.
He's holding up a document that says United States of America, Department of State. Beyond that, I can't read the line under it. It's some bullshit SovSit paperwork.
Mr. Davis? Or Ms.
Hey.
Davis? Okay,
Yeah, I'm
Mr.
the beneficiary of Dwayne Davis right here. The beneficiary.
Half a year's worth? I wish that was a half year's worth of rent for me.
What is it?
Are you
beneficiary or
Dwayne? Are you
what?
Dwayne? Excuse me. Are you Dwayne Davis Jr.?
I'm the beneficiary owner right here.
Do you reside at 2170 East Jefferson, Unit 1007?
Yes, the estate does assign there.
Do you reside in that property?
The beneficiary, yes.
Do
Your Honor,
you?
if
Who the
defendant is
person
not-
I'm talking to, is that the person who is in this property at 2170 East Jefferson? You're not answering my question.
I don't fully understand it. Say it again.
All right, okay. At this point, I don't see anyone who resides at 2170 East Jefferson, Unit 1007. If you do reside there, please make the court aware of it.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Your Honor, since the defendant has not identified himself as the defendant in this particular matter.
I just did. I just told you I'm the beneficiary.
That doesn't mean anything.
Your Honor,
Other name.
Your Honor, since the defendant has not identified himself as a person in this property, he's attempting
Ineffable effort with 100 bits says, ooh, accidental stream boss. That's the best kind of stream boss.
to try to act like he's a sovereign. This property is owned and is an apartment building. We're asking for a default judgment at this time. If he decides to pay it, that's great. If not, we'll be moving forward after time expires.
Before we proceed with this matter, can I ask the director, the beneficiary? I'm talking to the plaintiff, sir. My legal person, I'm showing you right here, a corporation. Can you write me in 21 days and provide me evidence that you have legal?
Your Honor, none of
I
that
just
is
wanna know-
required by law in this court. I'm asking for a default judgment this time. Quit wasting the court's time. If he
I ain't
wants to
wasting
file
your
the
court
appropriate-
time.
If he wants to file the appropriate court paper or identify himself to the court as you've requested on numerous occasions, then we can proceed forward. At this time, playing these legal games is against.
I have a birth certificate right here.
Against the law. Two,
That's not a birth certificate. What are you talking about? I'm even more confused now.
provide the court
Now, why does he think that's a birth certificate?
with a lease agreement. We provide the court with the ledger. We're asking for a default judgment.
The court is in receipt of a summons, a complaint, a demand for non-payment of rent, as well as a lease agreement
The summons was
Signed
never
with-
notarized.
signed with Dwayne Davis Jr., as well as the proof of service. Mr. Davis, Dwayne Davis Jr., how much is your monthly rent?
I want to say 900.
When's the last time you paid rent?
long time. Siri paid my back balance, but Pasadena never put it to my account. So I consider Pasadena either took the money or what. I don't know what they did with it, but Siri definitely paid it. It's on the record. It's on my the record with the Siri. You can find it in their profile. But they're supposed to pay my
I
back
don't
balance.
know. I can't find it in my profile. So you qualified. Sarah paid. How much did Sarah pay?
They paid up to like September, but they didn't pay my. They're supposed to pay July, August, September, but Pasadena never put that to my account.
Your Honor, if it wasn't applied, my client didn't receive it. That is not our burden. It's his burden.
But that's in documents though that they were supposed to pay. I have it in documents.
Your Honor, I'm not going to sit up and argue all day, Your Honor. Bottom line is, the money is for his benefit. It is not for my client's benefit. Just like paying a mortgage payment. If I send a mortgage payment in, if it's not received, it's still on me. If you send a mortgage payment on my behalf and it's not received, it's still on the person who has the mortgage. He's the renter. It is his responsibility to have the money paid, or to whoever's paying on his behalf, that we receive it. We have done everything we're supposed to do. The documentation speaks for itself. At this time, again, I'm requesting for either default judgment or judgment by hearing.
And then I'm talking to the plaintiff. Can you just write me and saying that you have authority as a public servant to me?
Your Honor, I am not writing.
Excuse me,
I'm not
Mr. Davis. This is a landlord-tenant court. This is summary proceedings. This is the second hearing, and you're afforded legal counsel. Legal counsel was available. They said that they could not assist you at this matter. Are you even identifying yourself as Dwayne Davis Jr.?
No, I'm the beneficiary of that name.
So are you not Dwayne Davis Jr.?
No, I am not. I am not.
Okay. We are entering. The court has not received the call or answer from Dwayne Davis Jr. Does anyone?
For those who might not know, the sovereign citizens, they think that if they say they're not their name, but they're the beneficiary of their name, that it separates them from the contract. It does not. That means nothing. It's nonsense. But they think it works like magic words and that they can separate themselves from contracts they have signed, or separate themselves from the penalties of breaking the law by, instead of identifying as their name, identifying as a beneficiary of the legal name. Which just means you're the person who owns the name. So yep, that's you. Fucking words. How do they work?
On this Zoom, reside at 2170 East Jefferson, number 1007. Is anyone present who lives in that property on this Zoom?
Your Honor, again, no one's responded, asking for my default judgment. We can submit it to the court before the end of the day, along with a full ledger.
Default judgment granted.
Thank you, Judge.
And that's how you lose a court case in 6 minutes. Habitual Dodo, thanks for 27 months, says, we aborted this sub-baby. Ghost baby? Sure, this sub-baby's name is going to be Casper. Rip. Gnome Pickles says, laws no longer apply to me because I said the right magical password. Therefore, I want an apology from the court and a cookie. Hey, I played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas back in the day, okay? If I figure out the right set of words, I can make my car fly. I'm pretty sure.
Please submit the paperwork. Colin, you're free to leave. Well, nobody identified themselves, so calling the next case.
Well, that's a shame. Okay. Moving on.
All right, mate. Since when have you been using these? Since when have you been using these? Have you?
At least 65.
That long? First time I've seen them. Oh, they for off-roading, chasing all these off-road bikes. Oh, pardon?
Just finished work.
Yeah. Do you know what I wanted to ask you? Do you know these bikes what the kids are all riding around on? They're not registered bikes, are they?
The electric ones you're talking?
No. Crosses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you know because they're not registered, they don't have to be taxed and insured and all that? So,
It's completely illegal though.
it's what?
It's illegal though.
It's not, that's what I'm saying.
It is.
What makes it illegal?
They're off-road bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're not meant to be on the. If you're riding any vehicle on the road, it's got to be registered, taxed, insured, hasn't it? Got to have a driving license.
No, it hasn't, has it?
Yeah,
It hasn't. What law says that?
the Road Traffic Act.
That's an act, it's no law, is it? An act, all acts need consent to be enforced.
What are you suggesting then?
What am I?
Okay, I'm trying to ignore the discourse in the chat, but I clearly can't. Let's okay. Calm. It's okay. I'll talk about this a little bit just because like I do have an opinion on this that I do want to share. But like, no, it's okay. It's okay. Just. It seems to me that in the context that these terms are used are typically clinical, or when we're looking at a very broad look at things that affect people medically or socially due to their anatomy. So when we're talking about like people with uteruses or people with testicles or whatever the terminology may be, it makes sense to use those because it is inclusive to trans non-binary individuals, right? Like that's the point. People aren't usually going around talking about individual people and calling them, person with a uterus or whatever, because that's not the context that those terms are used for. That is impersonal if you are talking to an individual person or even a small group of people. The terms exist for a reason to be inclusive within medical context or within contexts where things are being talked about from a physical standpoint in terms of things that affect people with specific body parts. It's fine. It's good. It's good. It's a good term to have. Unfortunately, sometimes TERFs use this as a sticking point to try and get people all up in arms as if like people are trying to take like femininity or masculinity away from certain people. They're not. They're trying to be as inclusive as possible. So that's my take. Let's everyone be cool.
Yes, and we're government, please.
And what about cis men who don't have testicles? Not all cis men have testicles. Then clearly we're not talking about them. Generally, when we're talking about in a context where we're talking about people with testicles, it would be in the context of like, hey, it's testicular cancer awareness, and if you don't have testicles, then the conversation isn't about you because you don't have them, unless you lost them from testicular cancer, in which case, yep, you know what's going on. You understand from the context. Language is an imperfect tool that we all use to communicate ideas. We don't need to be fine-tooth comb with everything as long as we generally understand what we are doing and are being, like, respectful of each other. And that's the intent. I think everyone here has the intention of being very respectful to each other and trying to be as inclusive with our language as possible. I don't think anyone in our chat is generally the kind of person who would intentionally try and exclude. So while I understand we all get fairly upsetty spaghetti about things because often our identities are attacked by people who are intending to invalidate us, I think it's fair to also recognize that within spaces like this, we don't have to necessarily respond as though that is people's intent, because I don't think that it is. You can have disagreements within groups like this and try and understand each other and not just be like, fuck you. I don't know. I think you are both coming from places of trying to be inclusive, but for different reasons. And that's a discussion that can certainly be had. Anyway, sorry, I took a lot of time to talk about this, but... Sume says, I have no idea what you're talking about. I try and exclude Nazis constantly. They deserve to be excluded from everything. Same goes for Trump. He needs to be excluded from society. Briar Rose says, funnily, I had testicular cancer twice, was shitty at the time, but now that I came out as trans femme, it's wonderful to not have to fight for them to be removed. Look it on the bright side, I guess.
At least by consent, yeah.
On the Ryland says, thank you for addressing it, Hannah. Oh, yeah.
So if I don't consent, the legislation doesn't apply to me, does it?
If that's how you want to suggest or want to think.
Well, that's a
However,
fact. That's a fact in law.
Auntie Pretzel does hats off. What would you like me to wear, Auntie Pretzel?
When you're stood in front of a magistrate saying that, they'll tell
Oh
you
yeah,
that
I
it
have
doesn't
done. Yeah,
apply
I
to
have done. I've got recordings of it, and I've got a YouTube channel where where the magistrates have left the court and wouldn't identify himself, which is a malfeasance and misconduct in a public office. So why if a magistrate was doing something correct, why wouldn't he identify himself, and why would they leave the court?
Wasn't there? Can't comment, can I?
No, you can't. But do you know that?
Stone Corbell gifts a sub and gets us on a hype train, 53% to level 1.
Police, what it says there. No, that's an acronym. It's not written in the correct sentence English.
Is it?
Yeah. And it's in the manuals. It's in the Oxford Manuals of Styles, right? And it says that anything written in all capitals, right, is called an acronym.
Right.
So basically, what an acronym is, like the National Health Service, NHS means National Health Service. What does that mean? POLICE.
Sume asks for a Black's Law dictionary of cheese. I guess we'll see if that's in there. CJ Oracle with 23 months says just that I would show my appreciation for that sidebar. You have a great community here. Oh, thank you. Lennon Cat knows what to do. Thanks for gifting 2 subs, getting us over level 1. Let's find cheese if it exists within this Black's Law dictionary. Chicanery! Chicanery's in here. Trickery. Deception. I'm sorry. Cheese is not in here. But you got chicanery. So there's that. Which is nice. 42% to level 2.
Oh, see, you don't know, do you? See, it's because of your lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
Of the law. What your chief constable does, right? He sends you out breaking the law every day. Because when you're acting as a police officer, you're acting as a police officer, which is in the legal system, yeah?
Yeah.
A police constable is under the law of the land, under the common law system.
Right.
They're there to protect people, property from trespass, fraud and contracts, people and their property, yeah? So if there's no victim, there's no such thing as a victimless crime.
No.
That's very untrue. Society as a whole can be determined as sort of the victim of a crime. So, like, when you're speeding, you don't necessarily have to actively harm someone to be harming society as a whole for antisocial behaviors like speeding, right? There's other stuff like that, too. But, like, you get it. Speeding, stuff that can be a danger to others, there are regulations that are basically in place to protect people before bad things happen, as opposed to waiting until after the fact. They're proactive, not reactive. Ashley One Up with 50 bits says, have my bits. Well, thank you.
It's illegal,
Oh, I know that.
right? See, but anything legal needs an obligation to carry force in law. But that's the consent. The obligation is consent in a contract. See, I've been studying law for 8 years, and I've been challenging them.
Wow, where do you study, sir?
And I know your chief constable, ex-chief constable, Andrew James Cruz, he resigned because of my paperwork. Yeah. Because I put him on notice, you see. Right? And next thing, a policewoman told me that he resigned when I was questioning her, and she said, who are you? So I told her who I am. I said, go and ask your chief constable, Andrew James Cook, who I am, and he'll tell you who I am. And she went, oh, well, he's just resigned recently.
He never resigned, he retired.
Yeah, resigned. But do you know that? Name, Andrew James Cook. Yeah. Do you know it doesn't exist? It was an acronym. It was a made-up name and a pseudonym. See, all these chief constables, right, and if you go and check now, right, 60-odd police constables have resigned or retired or whatever. Or
There's a pretty big difference, don't you think, between those two things? Kind of seems like one has an implication that the other doesn't. Retirement kind of implies, oh, it's the end of their career, and they're, you know, after a successful career, whatever that means, they're going and retiring, and the other makes it sound like they did something wrong and they're quitting, or like resigning in disgrace is the typical image you get when you hear like resignation, stuff like that. Answer Amazing with 100 bit says 100 biddies. I love queepy qualies. 50% to level 2 with a minute left on the hype train.
all over the country in the last few weeks because of this paperwork. You know what they do? They move somewhere else and they use a different name. Well, the chief constables, that's not their name. They don't use their real names because they're liable, right, for malfeasance in a public office, misconduct, and they can go to jail for life for it, mate.
He thinks that most sheriffs and constables and stuff are using fake names.
So what they do, when somebody...
It's a weird conspiracy. DJ Shay says, I heard Britbonger nonsense. Feckin' bollocks. 56% to level 2.
challenges them like me who knows the law, they disappear. They say they've resigned. You try and trace that name, Andy James Cook, now. It's wiped off the computers. There's no such person. Never existed. It's gone now. Yeah, but you know when I used to Google him, you come up with him in his uniform and his medals and all that. Now if you do it, there's no trace of him. They've wiped the name off the computers. That's it. They're all in it together.
Thanks for the hype train.
Judiciary, government, the councils. See, we're governed by consent. When did you ever consent to be governed by legislation?
The whole, like, governed by consent thing is more talking about how we live in representative democracies, right? Like in the United States, we vote for legislatures who go to Congress, and they vote on laws, and we also vote for the president. In the UK, you vote for members of parliament who then, like, elect the prime minister. Like, that's what that's talking about. It's that we're governed by consent because we vote people in, is what that's reference to. Not that you need to personally consent to every single aspect of society, because that's not how any society has ever or will ever work.
Do you know how to get your consent? A maximum law.
Hydrate.
Presumption begins held as true until rebutted with evidence to prove otherwise. So once you report that presumption of consent, which I've done by affidavit, legislation doesn't apply to me.
Legislation?
Yeah.
Legislation doesn't apply to you. Wow. Can't believe no one's ever thought of that before. Every multi-million-dollar drug smuggling ring just should have done that. Then they could do it out in the open. Silly government. Didn't you know your laws don't apply? DJ Shay says, it ain't cops in uniform using fake names here. It's the undercover cops marrying and having children with climate protesters, then up and leaving with full legal protection after their operations are ended. What the fuck? Apparently that's a story I'm not familiar with.
You need to learn the law, you know. You just need to learn the law, because you know actual statutes is not law, and you're enforcing them against people's will because they have the lack of knowledge. Serious, true, believe it. See you later. Here's the bandits, the pirates.
Yar. Oh boy, you know who I miss?
Guys, we're in Hoosick Falls, New York, at the post office. Let's see what happens inside here.
It's Glenn. And this is new. I was under the impression he wasn't supposed to do this, but what do I know? I'm not a lawyer. I believe he's not banned from posting, but I thought it was that he was banned from posting. I think the more specific thing was he's just not supposed to get in trouble. I think he's just on probation, which to me reads don't do this because he always gets in trouble doing this, but whatever. Sume with the link says pirates. Oh my god, it's so God damn it. And DJ Shay with 45-bit says, yeah, cops literally built lives over 10 years with women, then walked out when the police closed the operations, and after a major public backlash over it, the UK Parliament passed legislation that now explicitly states cops are legally protected for any crimes they commit while doing undercover investigations. Oh, yikes. Big yikes. That's a big yikes.
Post office closed?
Oh, there it's closed between 11 and 12 noon.
Oh.
The hours are actually on the door.
That's kind of weird.
It is. Other post office.
Wait, did he come into this post office to harass people, but it wasn't open and now he's disappointed? Is he gonna be like, why aren't you open for me to harass you? Sume says, time to go to UK, become an undercover cop, and start embezzling everything from the police department.
Right.
When they take their lunchtime, while you're looking for a student.
Oh, it's him re-uploading old stuff? That's a shame. He uploaded this 4 days ago.
Oh, no, I was checking it out.
Well, I haven't seen it.
It's an old building. I was interested in it. Looks like a cool building.
Oh, it's been here for many, many years.
It sounds like it.
I think over 100.
Glenn, I've been in, I know, it's just so creepy watching him do this. As if we haven't seen what a post office looks like. That sign won't stop me, 'cause I can't read. Oh, they're opening. Good, just in time for Glenn to be a jackass. I have nothing against this guy, but this guy has ultimate dad energy. He's got like, I think he's got like a phone holster. The guy in the yellow. I think it's cute. He's got like a phone holster and shit. He looks like he has strong opinions on a sports team I know nothing about.
I'm sorry, what's that?
I'm going to wait till you're done because I don't want to be in any videos or...
Oh, I don't know when I'll be done.
Excuse me?
I don't know when I'll be done.
Do you mind stopping while I'm at the window?
I was actually just taking some pictures, yeah.
It's like he gets off on it. It's like he specifically just tries to fuck with people, and I know that's literally what he does, but I'm still flabbergasted by it. Who likes this? Who likes this embarrassing nonsense? Sume says, my last bits, you dare say anyone has ultimate daddy energy and it's not me? I'm sorry. That guy gets ya. That guy, he beats ya. I think you need to start, if you want more dad energy, start wearing flip-flops with socks. That's a very dad thing. Have, like, okay, Sume, like, do you, like, if someone's grilling meat, do you go up and stare at the meat as if you have strong opinions on how long it should be heated for? And if they're, and you do it wrong, like, telling them they do it wrong? Are you backseat grilling people? Because that's dad energy. Do you have strong opinions about where the thermostat is? Gnome Pickle says, considering the amount of private info discussed in a post office like selective service stuff, you would assume Sovsits would respect the right to privacy. No, not doing so is their entire business model.
I'm sorry, it's my right to record.
No, it's not! Not
Sorry,
in this
what?
building! You need written permission from the Postmaster General in order to be allowed to film inside of a post office.
I said you can stop while I'm up here though, right?
I'm just taking some photos.
Well, I know that's what you're...
Straw men get no privacy. If we need to cleanse later. Ooh! Interesting. Thank you. That actually sounds like something I'd love to watch.
That's what I'm asking you not to do while I'm up
I'm
here.
sorry, it's my right to record.
H. Baird says, speaking of dad things, my father has always been too cheap for cable. I hated it growing up, but now I'm ecstatic that Fox News never got its claws into my parents. You're very lucky. You're very, very lucky.
It's against the law to record in federal building?
It's against the law to film in a post office, yes, and many federal buildings. Yep, there are rules against it.
Oh, what?
I feel like this is the first time I haven't worn, like, any makeup on stream in a while, and my face looks weird.
Why would you call the police? What law is that? I'm just taking some pictures. It's an old building. I'm interested in the architect.
She knows. Did you hear her deadpan YouTube?
Taking some pictures. It's an old building. I'm interested in the architect.
I don't have time for this shit.
That poor woman.
You can't stop for 2 minutes while I'm getting my business done.
I'm sorry. I'm just here recording. I'm not in your business.
Well, you are in my business. This is a... No, me either. I mean, I just don't... It's...
I think we just
You can't tell me the reason.
I can point it anywhere I want. It's a public building.
You can have a YouTube video that shows what a big man he is and he can go in and do something.
Who says I'm on YouTube?
I see these all the time on YouTube.
Okay, well, that's
and
not.
they're stupid, and people laugh at you.
It's not.
I'm glad people are starting to see more stuff like this. It's possible this lady is talking about me. Maybe she's in my audience.
Me has nothing to do with me.
Well, you can't tell anybody what has to do with you. You must be embarrassed about it or something.
Like I said, I'm here for other reasons. If you,
Okay, well,
yeah,
fuck you then, because I'm not going to do business under you.
That's not nice.
And see, you've got me anyway.
That's
so,
not polite.
You know, I don't care. You're not being polite.
I'm not swearing.
For everybody having freedom to go and videotape things, and I think it's a good thing actually, but not in a private building when people are doing their business.
Private building.
Well, federal building, whatever the fuck you want to
It's a
call
public
it,
building.
asshole.
It's a public building.
The post office actually funds itself. It's not funded by taxes, so he's not even, like, right that it's... it's a self-funding agency.
Just an asshole.
Wash your mouth out with soap.
Yeah, right.
Fuck off. I hate him so much. He's such trash.
I never said I wasn't conducting business.
Okay, what can I help you with?
When I'm ready, I'll acquire my services.
Because I can just call the police and ask.
I don't know why you'd waste emergency services like that.
I'm not sure why you're in here recording anything.
What's the emergency? What emergency would you call the police for?
I didn't say it was an emergency.
So why would you call the police then?
Why are you in here recording?
I already explained that to you.
You have it recording me. I'm not understanding.
I have it recording everything. I was looking at the sign earlier. I was looking at the billboard earlier.
Okay, is there something I can help you with?
I think we've already went over that. I think we're kind of repeating ourselves here.
One of those assets I won't give the police your ID when they stop you and stuff. People just laugh at you. That's what happens.
I think you're getting a little bit too concerned about my business.
You're here with the camera. You're too concerned with everyone else's business, Glenn. She knows. Ma'am, if you ever see this, fuck yeah. You're awesome.
My privacy when I'm doing business in the federal building.
Handle your business. I'm not in your business. Nobody's in your business. No one cares what you're doing.
You don't have anything better to do all day. Obviously, you don't work somewhere.
You know a lot of things about me, don't you?
Oh, that laugh is the most horrifying thing that I've heard, like, in a week.
Okay.
And I saw Triangle of Sadness last night. Do you know how much puking and shitting I had to hear?
Okay. I'm scum?
You're scum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's real nice.
Keep feeding it. Makes a better video. See? Jerk.
I'm not feeding nothing.
Why does the beep have better comedic timing than me? Oh my god, he's such a goddamn creep. Oh, here comes the cops. Here comes the cops. Hooray. Why make the beep that loud? It might be for, like, I saw there was like a emergency exit with what looks like emergency lights. I don't know if the battery in that needs to be changed or if it's like a smoke detector or something. It's probably something where the whole point is it's so annoying you need to get it fixed or recharged or whatever. H. Baird says, Unit 18, we have a code Glenn in progress. Repeat, we have a code Glenn in progress. Sounds like a scanner beep. You're a scanner beep.
No, I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it. No, wait a minute. I need to stop. I don't want to call them in the building.
How's Chili doing? Still mauling about being arrested? Basically, yeah. Hydrate. Thanks, Feed Me, Don't Kill Me. Black's Law Dictionary request. Ramblin' Boy, what would you like me to look up in Black's Law? Anti-Pretzel says, what's sad is the government is allegedly actively fucking over the post office, knowing how much people rely on it, especially when they don't make the use of the internet. Yeah, it's really stupid. The post office is like one of the most effective things the government has ever done. So Republicans don't like it.
Do you want to video this too? I mean, this is my business.
I don't
Wobbler? Let's look it up.
care about your business, honestly. Nope, I'm here for my own reasons.
Must be pretty bad since you can't tell anybody.
What's pretty bad?
Your shirt's inside out.
Got him! Here it is. Found it. Wobbler, slang, a crime that can be charged as either a felony or a misdemeanor. I actually knew that one. Skifazoa, thanks for 23 months, says 23 equals 2 plus times... Wait, 23 is 2 times... 23, 2 times 3 equals 6. Coincidence? I think not! Fenekigami says that's because it's how poor people organize and communicate, so rich people hate it. Goddamn, Glenn, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah. My name? Yeah. What would you need my name for?
Just for my report. It's just policy.
Didn't I predict that one?
Yeah.
It's just.
I love that woman.
I don't want to give my name.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know the game. You're allowed to record here.
Right.
Just don't zoom in on people's
Right.
personal stuff.
Right.
You know how would you feel? How would you feel?
Oh no, I totally agree. Like, I'm not here to like do any nefarious things. Like, honestly, I told them from the get-go I was here to take pictures of the architect of the building because it's a really old building.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Glenn. We know that's
I'm
not why
not here
you're
to do
here.
anything like illegal. Yeah, I'm not here to piss anyone off. She got a little bit upset. I tried to calm her down. You know, I'm not trying to antagonize.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Fuck off, dude. And he acts totally different around the cop. What a cunt.
More or less, don't zoom in on people's paperwork. And
Right.
Just don't get in people's way.
Right.
So.
Cause a disturbance, of course. Yeah.
Just don't do that. Okay.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Appreciate it. What's your name?
Fisher.
Fisher.
Yep.
Have a good one.
Glenn's immediately gonna make an ass out of himself, I bet. Oh no, he's just being creepy still. I guess that's better. What does he get out of this? Is it just power? Because what a petty amount of power to give a shit about. I got to annoy people at the post office today. What did you do? Why does he get donations? Like, is it trolls? Like, is it people who want to see harm done upon Glenn who give him money to, like, goad him into doing stupid stuff? Like, I know, is it just because they like to see someone fuck with people in real life? I don't know.
Sarah, there was another paper that, sorry. That I forgot to give that to you too. That was supposed to be with the that's a bill of exchange. That was supposed to be with the package, and it was in the Sarah thing, and I got it.
Yeah, all good.
I misplaced it.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Smith?
Hats off, Occult Comics. What do you want me to do for the hats off? One of his biggest donations was called Luna, and Glenn would spend hours begging them for super chats. That's disgusting. Add a flower crown? Will do. I appreciate whenever people, like, donate things, but I don't know. I'm already uncomfortable enough with the fact that my money has to come through stuff like this, you know, because of how my job works. But people who are streamers who are, like, not only beg for donations, but call out specific people to do so, are fucking garbage. Some people need more shame.
You're up, bud. All right. I'm Godfrey, but you guys keep insisting on calling.
Occult Comics says, okay, Hannah, since you begged for the donations and screamed at me for it, oh my. Thanks.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
I'm here for that matter.
Why do I feel... Is that coming from the video? I feel like I'm hearing like a...
I don't need to reach out to town attorney. People step on that act.
Your Honor, I'm here for this matter today.
Oh, God. Ineffable Effort says, help, help, I'm being oppressed.
Step on the act.
Well,
yeah, the scraping noise. Okay, it's in the video. It's not just me.
No, that gives you jurisdiction. I'm not playing this game. I'm not playing the game, Your Honor.
DJ Shea says, I just call people ridiculous for donating subbing and tell them to shove off. Just insult people. I'd have to go goth. I think people would probably pay me money to shout at them and be mean to them if I was a goth girl. I think people are into that these days. Occult Comics says, it's never bugged me when someone is like 2 hours in, if you'd like to donate, you can here, etc. kind of thing. Oh God, Hannah, why? I don't know. I'm just I don't know. Gnome Pickle says, the difference, if you ever worried, Hannah, is that you do everything you can do to educate and make people feel welcome. Though it's a bit parasocial, you have helped a lot with my personal growth and figuring out who I am. You also kept me sane through college. We are always happy to donate to you. Well, those of you who do, I appreciate it.
I'm here to settle the matter.
Okay, stop talking for 1 second and listen.
Or a furry trip.
You filed a bunch of nonsense documents this morning. Let me point out what you do in these documents that you signed. You signed Godfrey Lewis Norman Perry. It's not a...
Did you see how I signed?
Quiet.
I hyphenated my name.
Quiet. My turn, I said. Again, where it's highlighted, Godfrey Norman Lewis Perry. None of this incorporation nonsense. Another one. Godfrey Lewis Norman Perry. Godfrey Lewis. There's about 10 of them on that one.
It's a trust that I'm the beneficiary for.
Signed Godfrey Lewis Norman Perry. That's you.
It's not me.
Get on the axe.
It's not me. It's not me, Your Honor.
Get on the axe. Now here's the problem.
Jamie with 45 bits says, capital U, lowercase w, uppercase U.
If I get on that X, it's because I'm under duress.
Yes, go ahead, under duress. Step on the dot.
So
under duress.
is every man not equal? Is every man not equal under the law, Your Honor?
Step on the X. Sheriff, help me step on the X. Essentially, what's for assessment? You guys worried about your mental health. filing all these nonsense documents, I'm gonna start worrying about your mental health again. You understand that?
Of course you will.
Now, what's your intention with regards to these breaches of probation?
I want to settle this matter.
Well,
This guy sounds a lot like Jordan Peterson.
not guilty or guilty, please, sir.
I don't plead anything, Your Honor.
All right.
I plead.
I guess it's Canada. Are Jordan Peterson and this guy from the same area? Because they have the same kind of, they got a little bit of this kind of going on, but just like a little bit. On the Ryland with 100 bits says, oh, woo?
To my creator.
Setting down for trial. Time for trial, Ms. Brown.
Ms. Brown, since you brought the controversy, I want to bring remedy. What is the remedy?
The remedy is you'll end up in jail probably at some point in time. You don't start.
Occult Comics with 100 bits says, ooh woo, I'm Wanoe Woden and I love my wife so much. Ooh, she's the love of my wife. She's my wife. Ooh, I'm such a wife girl. Oh wait, it's so oohing gay how much I love my wife. Oh geez, oh whoa, my wife.
Hayden property. That's probably the remedy.
That's threats.
No, it's the law. Full day.
I did not realize Baja was actually listening, so that's unfortunate.
I think that's safe. It's primarily one crown witness.
But there may be difficulties.
Yes.
Are you going to have a lawyer? Are you going to represent yourself?
I can represent myself.
All right. So, do you have your disclosure?
Yes, he does.
All right. You have all your disclosure. It's your responsibility, sir. You be here on time to be ready for trial. If you don't show up, there will be an arrest warrant for you. Understand that?
I don't understand legalese, sir.
All right, that's fine. Well, you certainly can write a lot of legalese for someone who doesn't understand it. Yeah.
I know what you guys are doing in
You
here.
always contradict yourself because you make no sense. Date for trial. Early date. Pass me the book. I'm not dragging this out to next year.
And I can advise that put notice on that Crown will be relying upon certified copies of the probation order because I suspect service may be difficult.
Yep.
Again, I came in your honor to settle the matter.
Well, I tried
But now
to-
you're in dishonor, sir. State for the record that you're in
Friday,
dishonor.
April 28th of this year is your trial, sir. Be ready for it. You understand?
You're the trustee and I'm the beneficiary.
I'm the judge.
And you're not doing your duty as a trustee.
That's wonderful.
The $10 donation to timeout. Sume is still on the table? Sure. Someone donates $10, he gets timed out for 10 minutes.
Fill on card Friday, April 28th at 9:30 for trial.
I came here in
It's the
honor
most
to settle the
expensive
matter, and I
timeout
want
of
to
all
accept my
time.
offer.
You a bunch of nonsense.
It's not Jordan. It does sound like him, though.
It's not a bunch of nonsense.
Well,
You know that it's a
silly
trust.
documents that make no sense.
You're trying to
Don't let me
maintain.
send you away for
Are you
another
trying to
assessment,
maintain the
sir.
bankruptcy, Your Honor? That's what you're trying to do, to maintain the bankruptcy.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I don't own anything. You own everything.
I own
You're a owner. I don't. It's not your honor. It's your owner.
All right. Courthouse, you're on your
You don't
own.
have to. I'll walk it.
You're on your own. You're on your own.
My car's up back.
Yeah, okay.
He thinks he nailed it.
Terrorist organization.
Annie Kai with $10 says timeout Sume. All right, all right. Sume, you get 10 minutes of timeout. Bye. See you in 10 minutes. Brilliant. Was that the best? Was that the most satisfying $10 you've ever spent? Because that was the most satisfying $10 anyone has ever given me. Jamie with 180 bits says, and as a last disgrace, say goodbye to your stream boss, Sume. Burn.
What's your name, man?
Marcus.
Marcus?
Yes, sir.
My name's Deputy Coconut.
What's up, bro?
Nice to meet you.
Oh no. On the Ryland tipped $10 as well and said, oh no, I accidentally clicked so many buttons. So once Sume comes back, another 10-minute timeout. They stack.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
How's your night going so far?
Better than till now.
Oh, besides all this.
No, I
how's
got
your
you.
night
I got
going?
you. What is the problem?
He's the one that stopped you, sir.
Okay. He was talking about a private plate.
Yeah, the plate on the back of the car is illegal.
It's not illegal.
Okay.
It's a private plate.
There's no such thing as a private plate. There's legal plates and there's private plates, and private plates are illegal because they're fraudulent.
As an American national, I'm a Pennsylvania national.
Marcus,
Yes, sir.
do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to ask you once, and then I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
I know he doesn't want to be on this step out. He's on my camera.
Okay.
Dude, stop it. You're also
For
Sume donates $1 and says, I expect my cut.
Because I'm telling you to do it.
It's simple.
You get nothing.
If an officer tells you to step out of your vehicle, then you have to step out of your vehicle.
Okay. What is the
No. You don't need to look for anything down there. I need you to unlock the door.
Right, I'm trying to grab my keys and get
Knock on the dash.
Okay, thank you.
Press the unlock.
Okay.
Do not put it in the
Occult Comics with 100 bits says, last one. Fuck it. I'm weighing a banana and I love my wife so much. I have amazing friends, an amazing wife and family now. I have grown so much and have become so much happier with who I am and where my life is. Oh, ooh, how much I love my wife and family. I am proud of myself for all the growth I have over my life. And I should, I can't read. I can't read this. Oh, why did you type it like this? What? I love my wife. Ooh, next you'll say, thanks, Occult. Wow, that was, even the stage direction was spot on.
I'm not. Alright. Okay. Alright, so this is on the threat dressing person on the record.
Nobody cares! Nobody! And you...
My wife texted me. I'm assuming it's divorce papers.
Need to shut up!
You are detained
Okay.
for a traffic stop. Unlock the vehicle now.
Okay. So this is
Unlock the car.
Okay. I am.
Before I break the window.
Sir.
Marcus,
You see?
got this
Look,
fucking
listen.
damn people off,
Okay.
bro.
Hannah seeing the last message. Oh God, what is that?
Holy Jesus.
This is a very unfocused stream.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're going in handcuffs. Do you want to put the phone down gently? You can point it out.
Record this. Just record it. That's all.
It's on you. Yeah, it's on you. Turn it the other way.
No, yeah, turn your phone the other way or flip the camera.
Or just put it down.
Or put it down.
Hey, come on, man. This is a fucking tough fucking situation.
For what crime? For what crime, sir?
They already told you. The plates on your vehicle are fake.
Hey, boss, can I just get you all this window down all the way?
Oh, yeah. No damn problem.
Just because you got that knife next to you.
Go ahead.
Oh, I guess the car. No. Just leave it there.
Damn.
I guess the car's off. Never mind.
Alright, man, you done made me touch
Nope,
shit.
You're good.
You know, he made me touch shit. I ain't want to do I show you, I ain't do shit wrong. And this motherfucker made me touch shit.
Hey, Sobsit, even your friends are laughing at you.
I was gonna say, holy shit, that's amazing.
Everything is going on.
Relax. To refocus, we need to look at the Power Rangers trailer. Sure. We'll do the Power Rangers thing real quick, and then we'll go back to the Sobsits fresh and refocused. Moira Soma, thanks for 23 months at tier 2.
After all these years, I found a new body.
Robo Rita, for some reason. Sure, fine, whatever. It's confusing based on the canon that exists currently for what happened to Rita, but like, whatever, it's Power Rangers, it's fine. Kill the Yellow Ranger For those who don't know, the actual actress who played the Yellow Ranger in the original show died years ago. Thuy Trang was in a car accident and passed away. Apparently, the death of the Yellow Ranger will be an inciting incident in this. Also, it appears that the Green Ranger will appear, even though, as we know, Jason David Frank unfortunately passed away last year. Maybe her evil lived on after the Z-Wave turned Rita and Zed good, so now that evil has a body? Maybe. If they go, I hope they say something like that. For those who don't know Power Rangers, don't worry about it. It's bullshit canon stuff that doesn't matter. Ashley One Up says, my theory is that when Zordon let out that blast, he didn't destroy the bad in Rita, he pushed it out of her, leaving only the good. The evil spirit now has settled itself in that robot body. Let's go with that. That's the headcanon, even if it's not explicitly. Let me go back to it. Yeah, that's the cracked tube that the red in Space Ranger Xander cracked to let out the Z-Wave. That's cool. All right. Sovereign citizens, I am focused.
Sarah, there was another paper that, sorry.
No, that's the one we just did.
Tell me I have a right to remain silent.
This is a lady, I think, this is not quite sovereign citizen stuff. It's more like Karen versus cops, but I think this lady was refusing to wear a mask or something, and this happened. DJ Shay says, Pooh or Wang Jia was the... That's a little rough. Occult Comics says, I apologize for my past transgressions, and I understand the mistakes I have made.
No, you're gonna tell me. No! You are going to tell me that I am under arrest. Stop it!
You're under arrest.
For what? I didn't even do anything. No! You're touching me. Oh! Stop it! No! Quit! No!
Stop resisting.
No, I'm not resisting. You guys are doing this for no reason.
Behind your back.
No, I'm not leaving. I am going. You're not doing this shit to me. No. You're going to tell me why I'm being arrested. I want to know under what code in violation of the law did I break. I want you to tell me.
I like the guy in front is like, can I move to the seat up here? I'd rather be further away from when the cops throw this lady on the ground. That was such a Larry David moment. Look at that shit. Watch this guy right here.
You're gonna tell me why I'm being arrested. I want to know under what code in violation of the law did I break. I want you to tell me why I'm being arrested.
Oh, he's asking to go to the bathroom. Can I go to the bathroom? I know this lady's getting arrested. I have to pee. Sume with a link, but then is immediately going to get timed out again.
After 10,000 years, I'm free.
And there he goes.
It's time to conquer Earth. Arrested. What did I do? What did I do? No, you're going to tell me what I did.
We'll contact Phoenix, and they will hold the plane. Yes, where is your final destination?
I didn't even do anything except purchase a ticket.
They'll know, yeah, they'll know what's going on.
No!
The pilot flight.
I'm not leaving here with my personal belongings.
No problem. You have 3 AMCs.
No, I want a lawyer right now. I want a lawyer. Ow! You're breaking my arm!
We're not trying to break no.
Yes, you are! He is twisting my wrist! Yes, you are! You son of a gun!
Stand up!
Stop it! No, I'm not getting off! I didn't do anything!
It can't be a mask thing, because the people in front of her aren't wearing a mask either. So what is she refusing to get off for?
Quit! Stop it! No! Quit! Let go of my leg! You're twisting my body!
We're not trying to.
Yes, you are! You stop it! You guys got my arm
resisting.
Resisting?
Yes, you are.
How the hell am I supposed to walk? You guys got my arms and both my legs and you're breaking my neck.
No one's breaking your
Yes, you are.
I'm trying to hold on to your arm. Get
Oh,
up
yeah?
now.
Oh, yeah? Oh, how is a person supposed to walk like this?
Are you going to get up?
Let go of my arms. You're going to tell me why I'm being arrested.
I've already told you.
Please tell me why.
3 many times. Let's go. Are you going to get up?
Then you're going
You're
to
pulling me off the airplane right now.
give me my rights right now.
Get out of here.
Oh, so no. You're going to read them to me right here and right now.
Let's walk outside. I'm going to walk you out. Come on.
No, I'm not leaving with my personal belongings. This aircraft has my personal belongings.
I'm sure they'll probably grab him, or at least they'll send him back once the airplane gets to the destination. Refusing to follow the instructions of the flight crew is illegal. Could be something as simple as the lady refusing to buckle or turn her phone off, and things escalated from there. Wonder how often that happens. There are just a lot of people who are assholes. That's a shame.
Paid for a ticket to ride this airplane, and I'm going home. I'm not leaving. And you're going to tell me why I'm under arrest.
I've already told you.
Oh, what is it? For trespassing? I bought a ticket. How am I...
They can revoke that and give your money back. Nerdtacular, thanks for 12 months, says, oh, a Sovsit Karen, what a time to be alive. I don't know if she's actually a Sovsit. She might just be crazy.
Trespassing.
Or rude.
How am I obstructing when you're holding my back and you're breaking my arms? No, I'm not resisting nothing. You're twisting my neck and my arms. Quit! No! Stop it! Right now, damn it! Get off of me! You're gonna give me my personal belongings.
I will get your stuff.
I like that she says, like, I'm not resisting, but you can visibly see her resisting.
Put your hands behind you.
Quit it! I want to know why I'm being arrested. No,
This is a good position for the camera. It's like they knew.
you're gonna tell me right now. Okay, no, you're gonna handcuff me and then you're gonna tell me.
we'll let you know.
Why am I under arrest? What did I do? Under what? Go ahead and arrest me then.
We're going to.
Good, then do it. Good, then you're gonna tell me what I did because I have a right to face my accusers in the court of law. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I'm thinking that you would have to go to court first. This isn't court. This is an airplane. What the fuck?
And what did I do?
We're going to explain it to you.
Oh, you're gonna explain to me where?
Right outside here, okay?
Right outside where?
We're going to walk out the airplane and we'll explain it to you.
I want a lawyer right now.
You can get one.
I want one right now.
No, you're not going to get one.
I want to call my attorney. You're not taking my personal property. Under maritime law, you have no right to take my personal property.
Under merit? Okay, no, she's a sovereign citizen. She just cited maritime law. Ma'am, to quote a famous internet person, boats aren't planes. Planes aren't boats. Gnome Pickle says, I'm suffering a software conflict. On one hand, ACAB, but on the other, well, put the boots to her, medium style. Hydrate. Planes aren't boats. Planes aren't boats. Lennon Cat knows what to do. I'm slightly inconvenienced. This is a violation of the Geneva Conventions. Ramblin' boy. Coming this fall to NBC Airport Court.
Who has the authority? Who has the authority to sit here and take my personal property? And who has the
Those cops.
authority to arrest me under what law? I want to know right now. You're going to tell me, quit touching my property. I want a lawyer right now. I want to call my attorney.
Come on, let's go.
I'm not going anywhere with you. You are taking me against my free will.
I feel like the worst part about getting thrown off a plane is everyone applauding at you getting thrown off. What an ego bruise. Planes aren't boats? Where's your deity now? I'm familiar. Planes can in fact be boats. You're a boat.
Another Leviathan. this time of the air. The 42-ton Pan-American flying boat Yankee Clipper makes aerial history. This mighty aircraft sets out on its first transatlantic flight with 21 people aboard. Luxurious cabins, lounges, and private compartments will accommodate 74. Yankee Clipper has already accomplished more than half of her projected flight from a...
Someone asked about the Deep Space Nine thing. This is, I think someone sent this earlier for a cleanse. It's Steampunk Deep Space Nine. And Ashley with a link to 9DB. The last flight of Noah's Ark. Lovely. Ooh, that's uncannily close on Bashir's looks. Oof. It's weird how the AI stuff, like, almost gets it. Like, yeah, that's almost O'Brien. Not quite, though. Yeah, sure. Why not? Here's a link. What movie or show is the best steampunk world building? I don't even know if I've seen that many, like, steampunk movies or shows. Let me look. I haven't seen enough to, like, say. I like steampunk as an aesthetic, but I don't think I've seen many things that are, like, steampunk fiction. Occult Comics says, I'm going to lose my job to this stuff, and I'm going to cry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This is a family of sovereign citizens getting arrested. They're fugitives, like they fled from some kind of, like, warrants or something. So this is them all getting picked up. We're gonna skip through this because it's quite long, but, you know.
It was green.
No, that's when they have a deadbolt.
It had the deadbolt, so you have to use this? Okay. Alright, just gonna squeeze. Zoom in on the window.
Tulsa Police, if you're in here, say something now.
On your back.
Tulsa Police. Step out. Step out. With your hands where I can see them. The police. Get out of here now. Because you're under arrest. We're gonna let the dog loose if you don't come out.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Step out with your hands.
Oh my fucking god, did that guy just bark? Holy fuck, cops are nuts.
Up.
not identifying.
Dishonored as whale punk.
We have arrest warrant for you. Step out now.
I'm gonna go get a paper ball.
10-4.
Step out now. All right, you need to listen to me. This is the Tulsa Police. You either need to step out now with your hands where you can see them, or we're going to make it very uncomfortable for you to stay in there. This is not question and answer time. This is the time for you to step out and do what you're told. We'll take you into custody, and then we will answer your questions. We are not answering questions right now.
Logarth the 50-bit says cop in puppy kink gear rushes in. Oh god, okay, I surrender.
This is the Tulsa Police.
We're just getting pepper ball.
Come out here with your hands where I can see them. We have a warrant for your arrest. Step out now. You don't get to ask questions. Step out now, or you're going to get additional charges. Yes, we are. You need to step out with your hands up now. Yeah, Tulsa Police. You're now obstructing. You're now obstructing. Step out. Officer Franks, Tulsa Police Department.
Are you certified? You certified pepper ball?
I am.
I don't care. You are too.
Safety's off.
Yeah. All right, ma'am. This is your last warning. This is your last opportunity.
It's a pepper ball gun. It shoots like pellets, kind of like paint. It's a paintball gun that's been modified, basically. It's got pepper balls that'll similar to pepper spray. It'll hit and it'll, you know.
You need to come out with your hands where we can see them.
You guys believe he's in there, right?
Hey, Dalton. Yep. Cover along.
Copy. Over your head.
Pepper ball, pepper ball, pepper ball.
What the fuck?
Pepper ball, pepper ball, pepper ball.
What the fuck? Cops are weird psychos. Like, I get that these people are probably assholes, and that lady's, I understand. I get it, but really, I don't know. It feels like the whole situation doesn't need to be like this at all.
Out with your hands where I can see them. Come out with your hands where I can see them.
It's probably something to do with the key. It's fine. That goes to the key.
Come out with your hands where I can see them. Thank you. Come out with your hands where I can see them. Come out with your hands.
He didn't warn that time.
Where I can see them. You got only one good one. Yeah, I see that.
It's called Hometown Inn Suite, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Come out with your hands where I can see them.
Oh my gosh.
So we're looking for clothing, but there is a Kayla that also has a warrant.
Okay, listen.
Both are extradited.
I want to move up a little bit where he can hold the door and have you clear behind the bed so I don't have this unknown right here.
Kayla, just step out with your hands up.
Step up, don't go in front of the door, but just step up to where he can clear it behind us.
Okay, behind you.
Go.
Please tell me who you are. Why are
Step
you
out.
threatening me?
Step out.
What?
Step out.
Oh my gosh.
Step out.
Hey, show me your hands!
Step out.
Show me your hands now!
Got a male over here. Get your hands up.
Get on your stomach!
Okay, put your gun up. I don't understand.
Get on your stomach now!
You better show me that hand, man. I don't understand.
Step out.
Show us your hands now!
Pepper ball.
Get on your stomach and put your hands behind your back.
Hey.
Do it now.
I can't move. You're stepping on my hand.
Roll over!
Go.
I can't see.
Taser.
Here we go. Ow, sir, please.
Roll over now!
See, I can't move like
So
that.
what are you
My
gonna
back
do?
hurts.
I'm gonna go.
No, you're gonna go hands on.
No, they don't die or anything.
Sir. All right.
Roll that way. Roll on your stomach.
You're gonna go hands on. Put your...
Roll on your stomach now!
Back
I'm deadly.
Hands on with him.
I have back problems.
How
Roll
are
over.
you able to do this time?
Get that hand out from under that bed. I'm about to die.
Don't. Yeah, he said he's about to die.
I got it.
Please,
Copy.
do not touch my husband.
You're going to jail too tonight.
Why, sir? Who are
You did what we
you?
told you to do. You got a
Excuse
warrant.
me?
You all
Do
vote
you
with
know?
that?
Do you know?
There you go.
Where is the
Who's
warrant,
the
sir?
warrant
Do you
for?
even know who I am? I do not
What's
know
the
who
warrant
you are.
for?
I don't understand what you're doing.
I don't understand why you guys think that now is the time to be asking questions.
Okay. Rolling towards me.
Do cops not understand that, like, and again, I understand, like, they very well probably did something illegal. I have no context for this, but sure, let's even assume they did something very illegal. Do cops not know that it's scary as fuck getting arrested and, like, people react in stupid ways when they're scared sometimes? I'm not saying the way these people acted was, like, reasonable, but they're in a pretty fucking stressful situation. I don't know. It just seems like cops don't at all take into consideration, like, cops are scary and being arrested is a scary situation. Black's Law. Gregory, what do you want me to look up?
We don't have any warrants.
Shenanigans? I'll try and find shenanigans.
Okay, you ready to stand up? Take him. He was reaching underneath the bed. I'm gonna grab what he was looking for. Yeah, it is fun.
Bathroom clear? Yeah.
This one. Coming that way?
There's no shenanigans. I'm sorry. Do you have a different one that you would like? You know what? That's too much. I'm just gonna... If we don't have the word you ask for in Law's dictionary, I'll look for something interesting on the same page. That's how we're gonna do it, because I feel like it'll get cumbersome if I ask every time there isn't one. Shifting the burden of proof. In litigation, the transference of the duty to prove a fact from one party to the other, the passing of the duty to produce evidence in a case from one side to another as the case progresses, when one side has made a prima facie showing on a point of evidence requiring the other side to rebut it by contradictory evidence. See burden of proof. As a cop, everyone can kill you with anything at any time. As a citizen, any cop can kill you with anything at any time, and they'll get away with it.
Sit down. All the way down.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Off your face.
I don't know. Excuse me, stop it.
Hey,
Excuse me,
listen to me.
do not put
Look at me.
like that.
Look at me right now.
No,
No,
why
you need
would
to shut
I
up.
do this?
You need to shut up and listen. What's up?
Why?
Hey,
Why
look at me.
are you arresting me?
You're only making
Why
things.
are
You're
you
under arrest for an arrest warrant.
Could you
So you need to
please
stop.
provide the warrant?
We
to
will
me?
at jail. You're going to jail today.
Do you know that there are people watching you?
I don't care.
Have you
You're
ever
on
heard
camera
of
here.
That's wonderful. We are peaceful
What?
inhabitants and we have not.
Okay, but you have a warrant for your arrest.
Could you please provide
Okay, so you're both
the
going
warrant?
to jail today. You probably
Who
need
is
to tell
the
your girl
warrant
to pump her
for?
brakes.
Who is
Okay.
the warrant for, sir?
Okay, she doesn't get to ask any more questions.
Why do I not get to ask
And
questions?
you're going to jail.
Yeah, who are you and why are you taking it?
Colby.
Are you not
Colby.
fiduciary trustee of the public? Are you not a police officer?
I'm about to move him over there so I can actually talk to him because he ain't
And Greg are
able to talk.
Goodness. Goodness.
That's good.
Okay.
Do you understand
Hey, Colby,
your liability?
we're going to stand up.
Do you understand your liability for these actions today?
We're going to go this way. That's pepper ball. We're going this way.
Why would you take him away?
Are they required to show a warrant to fast? I genuinely don't know.
You sit up or are you going to be good?
Excuse me, I don't
Sit
know
up
who
against
that
the wall.
is. Do you know who
Do you want
It
to
was
sit
a
up?
search warrant, I think so, but it's an arrest warrant, so I don't have any idea.
Up against the wall?
Why are you not telling me why I am on the ground?
Do you want to sit up against the wall?
Came over and
Do you want to sit up against the wall?
why would I?
Would you like to sit up now?
Excuse me.
Would you like to sit up now?
Why are you not answering any of my questions?
Because I'm not going to play the game with you. Do you want to sit up against the wall?
What game are we playing?
What?
Are you embarrassed that you just put a woman on the ground?
I'm asking you if you want to sit up against the wall. Okay, stay there.
Why would I do that?
He's a cop. There's a 40% chance that that's a regular occurrence for him outside of work, so... Scotty the Scott, thanks for 9 months, says, also, the hat game is A+ today. That's a sub baby. This sub baby's name is going to be... Brittany the Brit.
Leave her there.
You're
Leave her
got a
there.
female for search.
Yeah.
Why would I comply when you just broke into a room to people you don't even know and create a controversy when there is not any at all?
Well, they had a warrant for your arrest, ma'am, or at least, or the other guy. I'm not sure which or if it's both.
Are you familiar with the liability of your actions that you've done today? Do you know that you were on camera live, coming in there and breaking into a peaceful place for no reason? If you have a reason, please state your claim right now.
Oh, she has no idea how anything works.
I'm just letting you continue to
It's both of them. They show It's both. They show them the warrants. Okay.
act like this on my camera.
That's wonderful. Would you please tell me what I did wrong?
What's that?
Could you please state your name for the record?
I already have.
Can I please hear it again? Can you please state why that you're causing all this controversy?
I already did. You want to talk, but you don't want to listen.
Do you know that you're violating
Let's
a
get
holy
photographs
covenant?
of her stuff, and then we'll throw her in the cage
Do
and she
you
can
know
talk
that
to
you're
herself.
violating a holy covenant?
You got a camera?
Wow.
Did she just say he's violating a holy covenant of law?
Are you familiar with the liabilities that you're going
Okay.
to entail by...
Okay.
Who are you talking to? Who is the name that you keep saying? Where is the proof that we are not...
They have to show to come inside. I imagine they probably showed them to the because it's a hotel. They probably showed them to the hotel and got permission from the hotel to go in the room. Because it's not their house, it's the hotel. So I assume it's irrelevant to the property owner seeing the warrant for access. But again, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. Don't take anything I say as legal advice or educated advice. It's all dumb bullshit. Get a lawyer!
You have a camera?
Where is your
We
proof
got it.
that we are that name?
I got a cage too.
Cool.
I do not consent to you taking any photos of
I don't
me.
care.
Ooh.
Okay. Do you
I
realize the
slept
liability that you have
like dog shit, chat. My back and neck hurt so much. My neck, my back.
on your shoulders by doing this?
Okay, cool.
Do you know that a tort claim was just placed on the record under the Department of Justice?
Cool.
You don't understand that?
Cool.
I don't understand you either.
I'm
Can
not
you
as
please
learned as
provide
you.
Answers?
I'm not as learned as you.
Could you please
I'm not as learned.
provide answers to me of
I
the
already tried
questions
that.
I've already asked?
I already.
Jesus Christ, look at the gun this cop has. America is so fucking ridiculous.
Tried that. You don't want to listen.
Look at the gun! It looks like he's in the movie Commando.
Want to talk? So
I'm
keep
asking,
talking.
am I not allowed to ask you questions if I don't understand
I already tried to
something
talk to you.
that's going on?
I already tried to talk to you.
Well, were you not giving me commands?
Yes, I
Why
was
would
giving
I
you
accept
commands.
your commands and orders if I have done nothing wrong?
Okay.
Why would I respect a man who comes into a peaceful existence? Why? I do not consent to you using any photographs of me.
That's fine. You don't have to consent.
Are you familiar with the Secretary of State?
I've never met him.
Okay. Are you familiar with the Uniform Commercial Code?
Never met him.
I do not consent.
You don't have to consent. You're in a public place.
Do you not realize that you're violating a lot of laws right now?
Which ones?
How about for starters, the Uniform Commercial Code?
What is this with their obsession with the Uniform Commercial Code? What the fuck do you think that has to do with this?
Statute.
Do you only operate under statutes, right? Because that's what you're
Can you
liable
not name a
for
law?
because you're an employee.
Can you not name a law?
Excuse me?
What law are you
Good enough
quoting?
for you.
Oh, did you get? And you got
Cop is heckling her.
or pepperball dust?
No.
Yeah, good.
Well, if you don't know, there is a fee schedule in place for every order that you force me to do under threat, duress, and coercion.
Okay.
So, do you understand that?
I don't.
That you're going to be liable for the time that you've taken from me today?
Super.
Okay, that's wonderful. Thank you. I do not consent to you doing this.
pictures of him?
No.
No?
We record every single day.
Do you not care that you just harmed a living man and a woman that were peaceful? That were
I don't care that I was recorded. It's unfortunate that you got pepperballed today.
It sucks. I almost wish I could be the kind of person that's just like, fuck these people. I don't wish that. That would be shitty. I feel so bad. Like, something went wrong. Where she and him fundamentally don't understand how the world works. Regardless of the justice or lack thereof inherent in the system, they clearly don't understand it at all, or how anything works. It's sad.
Well, why wouldn't you answer any questions? Who are you looking for? You didn't even say anything.
Well, we did.
No,
You were just talking over us to your fan base.
Why?
You feel nothing for them? That's unfortunate.
Why would you have...
We all, in all of our lives, I'm sure we have something we're a sovereign citizen about. Our things probably don't get us in this much trouble, but I don't know. Whenever you see someone doing something cringy that's gonna hurt them aloud out of ignorance, could always be you. Okay? Maybe not this specific instance, but ask not for whom the bell tolls, chat. It tolls for thee, motherfucker.
Come in and knock open a door and not have any evidence on the record of who you're even speaking with, who you're dealing with. You won't have any paperwork. What kind of level of intelligence are you?
Can I cover the Parents' Bill of Rights and the fact that it would force teachers out to their teachers to out their LGBT students? Here's me covering it. That's horrific and awful and dog shit. That's me covering it. I don't know.
You're obviously not thinking about your own ass right now. Because if you were, then you would realize that you have trust property there, Social Security Administration property, Internal Revenue Service property.
Thanks, Shark Fox Panda.
It's all in that room that you just destroyed. Do you realize that? Do you realize the kind of liability that is? In 18 U.S. Code 1871, do you know what that says? Are you familiar with what it means to destroy federal doctrines? Do you not realize what you're doing? Maybe you should go and read that code and realize that you're facing $1 million fucking penalty.
$1 million? Wow.
You should probably go read and realize what you're doing. You have no fucking proof of who we are, right? And is that a wrong allegation?
Did you give your names and or ID or credit cards to the hotel you're staying at? Because at minimum, usually at a hotel, they ask for like a credit card on file or something along those lines. Or I guess sometimes they do a deposit, whichever. Usually you're identified in some way, even if it's just by putting your name, you know, in the system or whatever. Did you lie about your name? If not, they probably confirmed with the desk that you're the ones who they were looking for. They probably had pictures of you that they showed the people at the desk.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
And also, they definitely have photos of you with the warrant. So they can see you and see the picture that they have and go, yep, that's the same person.
Not providing nothing to me of who I am and what I've done. Do you realize that you are violating all due process of law? You can go look at the Department of Justice. I don't know who those names are that you're looking for, but you are in the wrong, sir. I ask that you please go read the Department of Homeland Security website and go look at what you are violating right now and what your actions have done. May God put that on your heart. I wish that you would answer my questions and ask and give me the proper documentation. Told you. You don't even know who I am or what I've done. I have not committed a crime. I'm a peaceful inhabitant. And I don't want to sit with you.
Have a seat.
Sir, excuse me.
Get in the cage or I'll put you in the cage. I wouldn't say a thing to her.
You decided not to cooperate.
Rageology says, just swooping in to say this, so you know I occasionally share songs from the Northern Boys, old British guys doing edgy hip-hop as a joke. Well, there was some references to trans people in one of their songs, and being edgy, it was slightly in doubt if it was pro or not. Good news.
To the bastard 7, kickers in the balls like David Beckham. 8, 9 to the bastard 10, picking on a crotch like a free-range hen. Alright, motherfuckers, let's fucking party tonight. Right, let's go. I got a big bald head, all the better to make love. You find me in the club, fucking it up. Tuck my dick up in my legs and I tape it up. Now I look so pretty, I'm $1,000,000. I'm a cross-dressed man and I'm here to dance. I got an inch where I'm snuggled in my boot cut pants. If you see me cry, you better walk on by, cause I don't want to share the pain that's inside.
Okay, I'm gonna sit you down right here. Okay, so that way you and I can have a conversation. We're gonna sit on this pillar, okay, boss? That way you're not all the way on the ground. Sit down.
You gotta sit in the beating sun.
Because she's hooping and hollering. Sit down.
I wasn't hooping and hollering.
I know, sit down, but you're not listening to me whenever she's hooping and hollering. Have a seat, boss.
Hydrate.
I got you. I got you. Okay. Colby. Colby Fitz.
I'm not that name.
You're not that name.
Oh, thanks, Bob.
Who is that? Who is she?
She's a peaceful inhabitant.
Peaceful inhabitant.
She didn't be treated like that.
Phraseology says, you missed the actual bit, just paying from the timestamp for... Just play from timestamp to 5 seconds. Sorry.
To the bastard 7, kickers in the balls like David Beckham. 8, 9 to the bastard 10, picking on a crotch like a free-range hen. Raising a glass to the gays and the bis and the trans and the girls and the big bald men. You better not assume my pronouns, you ain't got a clue what I feel inside. Shake my ass while I play Beyonce, you wanna come fuck me then get in line. I'm a top shelf piece of ass, don't touch what you can't afford. If I spin that pole, better give me cash and then I clap them cheeks and I'm out the door.
Terradona, what would you like me to do for the Black's Law Dictionary request?
Okay, so Colby Blake Fitz, 11-2 of 84.
Who is that?
C's? Okay. 1 sec, I gotta take my phone out and charge it, it's about to die.
Is that Kayla?
Who's that?
I ain't playing this stupid game. Don't play dumb. So that's Kayla?
Ew.
She's already going to jail.
I feel threatened, sir.
You feel threatened, okay.
I'm not trying to
Okay. All right, well, Colby, here's this. You got a felony warrant, so you're going to jail for that. And
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm trying to answer the questions, but you're being aggressive. So that's him.
yes, sir.
Seize, to forcibly take possession of a person or property, to place someone in possession, to be in possession of property. See, season, seizure. Rageology says, bits for putting up with my bullshit with Grace. You're good. It's my fault I didn't listen long enough.
Wallets in there too?
He didn't have anything on him. I haven't done a full sweep, but I did the... All right, Colby, is there anything in that room that's not supposed to be in that room?
I don't know who you're talking to, but so I can help you. I don't understand any of this.
Anyone used against reporting law.
My rifle's up there. Yeah.
I want Levy to put the fuck you around and not watch your page.
Okay. Yeah. I'll check them. Or are you gonna get your foot in?
Can you please let some pressure off this cuff?
We're not moving the cuffs. We already checked them.
It's cutting into the nerves on my
You need to try
wrist.
scissoring it.
I can't twist it at all. It's
You're not supposed to be able to twist it, man.
It's
That's not how
twisted
that's
too
not how
far
handcuffs
already.
work.
It's got the circulation pinched off my arm.
Everybody else gets handcuffed the exact same way, man.
Or just without the outside the door.
Well, it's the proper end, the whole room.
Did we bring any property things?
Not follow your orders, ma'am. Do you not know that there's a fee schedule for you guys keeping me and my husband and separating us like this? Please do not touch me right there.
She thinks she's charging them for this. That's not gonna go well.
Excuse me. Wow. Do you not realize they don't have any documentation for us to be here? Wow. Thank you for that. Have you not threatened my life multiple times and you're standing next to me with weapons?
I do have weapons.
Why do you have weapons? What did I do? Excuse me, please stop touching
Separate
me.
your feet. Separate your feet.
Please stop touching me. Excuse me, please stop touching me there. That is my personal private property.
Your butt is your personal private property?
Please do not touch me, ma'am. Excuse me, how many times are you gonna rub my breast?
I'm gonna search you
and touch
whether
my
you want me
private
to or
area?
not.
Excuse me, please stop doing what you're doing.
Okay, face me.
Do you not
In fairness, I don't think she wants to be doing what she's doing either. So...
realize that you're committing crimes? Excuse me, I do not want to...
Did I see her video where she goes over her arrest and tries to say she should have dismissed court once the judge left? No.
I need you to stop
Why?
moving.
You don't even know who I am.
I don't need to know who you
You
are.
do have
Stop
to know.
moving. Stop
Excuse
moving.
me, do not
Stop
touch me
moving.
anymore, ma'am.
Stop
Do you
moving.
not have to have a name of who you... Excuse me. Do I have a contract with you, ma'am? Let go of me, please.
Lean forward, please.
Why would I do that and let you continue to molest my body? Excuse me. Could you please tell me your name? Excuse me, I do not want to take a seat here. I do not want a contract with you. Would you please stop? Wow.
Yeah, I know. I tasted it.
Do you guys think it's really funny that you just assaulted a woman and her husband?
Bro. Sorry for you.
Sorry for you.
Loving.
Why is it? No, it's always you. You brought it over.
Nope. Not me. Not it. He's still asking if he's free to go. They're born out of Missouri, and they're sovereign citizens. So.
Oh, that's good.
She was
Even the cop knows. H-Bird says instead of complaining, she should loudly sing Taylor Swift songs, then anything they want to use as evidence will get a copyright strike.
live streaming us to her fan base.
Oh, that's cool. She's got fans?
Yeah, well.
Right there.
Yep.
At least he's a little better.
A little bit, yeah. Man, I'm a little jealous of you. 3 David next year. It's gonna be good.
You'll be rocking out.
I'll be there. Yeah.
You guys will be working the same hours.
Yeah.
Hopefully we got a few more of these block cameras coming to our area. We'll have some fun.
Siéntese,
For sure.
aquí por favor.
Wow, she's still fucking going. The guy sitting on the bench right here in sort of the middle left of the frame just looks like he wants to be like, shut up, lady. We're all here. We get it. None of us want to be here.
Sí, le van a llamar por su nombre. Bueno, González.
What a
This is fun.
That's funny. I think he's grabbing the warrant right now with her picture on it.
How do you think that's so funny that somebody's asking you for these things?
Not that it matters to you because you can't understand it, but you're going to jail for that.
Do you know?
There's your warrant.
Sub baby delivered. Let's take a look. Brittany, British Brittany. I transitioned in the 60s, love. I'm a walking Stonewall, and if'n these twat turfs try and faff about with Nazis, I'd rather be chuffed to knock their teeth in, I do say. Just as well I look better in anything Lizzie ever wore that daft Queen ever did. And you can take that to the bank. God. Good shit.
I could care less.
Couldn't care less. Those are the two things. I try not to grammar Nazi, but people who confuse I could care less with I couldn't care less, and people who say, what's the other one? Irregardless. People who say irregardless. Have some respect for prefixes, people. They have meanings.
Have they taken his paperwork yet?
Whose?
DeAndre. On the left.
Do you guys realize you do not have any
They already took it?
reason for me to be here?
Yeah, man, I'll go ahead and copy the digital better.
Do you not realize that you have for some reason no document provides the reason why I'm here?
I'm just looking for a second final action report.
Wouldn't it make you a
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
that you can break the law and respect the
Can you count money?
Yeah, sure. Is it federal money or state money? Because I can't handle federal money.
Since the state of Oklahoma is constitutionally not permitted to draw money.
So, talk to them. They're like, well, that's going to be a teletype. Well,
Sounds like a lot of cash. Oh, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was 100 and some singles. One of them looked like 100 at least.
What's their phone number?
Okay, here we go, man. I'm just the middleman trying to...
You hash it out with them.
So, yeah, I called Mira, the bondsman, and Mira explained so much. The other guy worked for Same. What is this?
You didn't even touch or anything.
I talked to him. I talked to him.
She's still going. Jesus.
The checking out for.
Cashier's check.
They're under a pretty big bus over here.
2 channels.
I think that's it. I think she got taken away now. Probably put in a cell. Probably not the best way to deal with it if you end up arrested. Just saying.
All right, so,
On behalf of Mr. Jamil Lockhart.
all right, Mr. Lockhart.
No,
Okay.
no one is representing me on my behalf. I don't know that.
Jeff, how's it going? Welcome, Raiders. I'm Hannah. Today we're looking at Sovereign Citizens. If you haven't, please go check out Real Jeff Holiday. Jeff has been doing great stuff for a really long time. Please check out his channel, and all that jazz. I'm not good at promoting, but Jeff's fucking awesome. So check him out.
All right, go ahead, Mr. Lockhart.
Yeah, so I am Jamil of the family Lockhart, flesh and blood, living man, and attorney in fact for Jamil Lockhart and Regis Trust. I'm here by threat, duress, and coercion. I'm here making a special appearance, and I'm here to demand that the court prove jurisdiction
Well, you showed up, so guess they have jurisdiction. If you thought they didn't, you probably wouldn't have gotten on the Zoom call.
Over me.
I don't normally engage with random people who send me documents to get on Zoom calls with them if I don't think they have the ability to arrest me.
He has a live flesh and blood man. And I have submitted a challenge of jurisdiction, which needs to be addressed, and jurisdiction must be proven and proven on the record. I have also submitted a request for your anti-bribery statement, your registration statement.
Anti-bribery statement. Oops, I skipped ahead. Sorry about that.
Registration statement.
Hold on, stop. I'm getting some feedback. I think it's coming from your device. If everybody can mute themselves, hold on a second. I'm gonna mute everybody. All right, I'll see if that works. Go ahead now.
All right, continue with your bullshit, sir.
Yeah, so as I said, I submitted a challenge of jurisdiction. Jurisdiction must be proven and proven on the record. And then also I submitted Freedom of Information Act request for your foreign registration statement and anti-bribery statement, as well as that of prosecution.
Foreign registration statement. That's probably in regard to some sovereign citizens' belief that people who have passed the bar are foreign agents because they got it in their head that being a lawyer and having the Esquire attached to your name as a title is a foreign emolument. It is a foreign title, they believe. And therefore should exclude them from practicing law in the United States. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. But that's probably what he's referencing.
There is no contract. Every presentment that was made to me was formally rejected and sent back to the court, which is what you have a copy of, by my notary. I do have a live witness notary who can come in and testify to that fact. Given that there is no commercial contract, no commercial agreement, I fail to see how the court has jurisdiction. Furthermore, there's been no injured party, and no, there's been failure to state a claim through a verified affidavit. So if someone can prove to me how this statutory commercial court has some kind of jurisdiction over me as a live flesh and blood human being, I think we could start there.
Okay, so your person, and within the geographical location that encompasses the jurisdiction of this court, you committed a crime or infraction that caused you to get indicted, right? So that's what happened, and that's why they have jurisdiction over you, because you're a person who allegedly committed a crime within the jurisdiction of this court. You showed up, so you know that.
Well, let's start here. You have a notice is not what you think notice should be. Notice is what is if it's properly effectuated in the court rule. And I'll certainly give you whatever hearing that you want if you file the proper motions and material to contest that. I'll give you an opportunity to be heard on that. But furthermore, what I'm looking at is I have a proof of service.
Bittergrin with 100 bits says, Sovsits needs some new arguments. I've heard most of these before. I know, I've heard them all at this point. Actually, today was a new one when someone called the cop a sovereign citizen. That was a little different, but...
There is no proof of service that was rejected and sent back to the court. You have a copy of that.
You're not even listening. You're not even gonna listen. I listened to what you said. Are you gonna listen to me?
I am listening to you. I'm just responding to you.
All right. So why don't you listen before you start making statements?
Oh, you had paused. I thought you were finished.
What it is and what it isn't.
Well, go ahead.
Are you giving me permission to go ahead now too, right?
I assumed you were done speaking.
All right. Listen, I have an envelope with certified mail. I don't know what. I believe the contents have been stapled to the envelope. It's got a proof of service effectuated by Nyla Perrin. Did place into the U.S. Mail Post Office located at 60 East Milwaukee Street, Detroit, Michigan 48202. All of the enclosed documents received from Jamal Lockhart on this Tuesday, 19th day of November 2019, and purportedly signed by Nyla Perrin. All right, that's what I have a proof of service. I have another proof of service effectuated by the same person, put in the mailbox at located at 14 Raymond.
You're under threat, duress, and coercion to demand
You're
that
not
this
here under threat, duress, or
prove some
coercion.
kind of jurisdiction. And until jurisdiction has been proven, we can go no further. I would also like to ask you, is this proceeding taking place under common law?
All courts in the United States take place under common law. We're in a common law system.
Proceeding is taking place in accordance to the court rules and the statutory laws of the state of
good.
Michigan.
So I am not a creature of statute. I am not under statutory law.
Yes, you are. Anywhere you go, if there is law, it applies to you.
Demand that this proceeding take place under common law, as I am a live flesh and blood human being, under no authority but that of God.
All right. I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm going to give you another court date. I don't have any.
All I need you to do is prove jurisdiction.
You don't tell me what you need me to do, sir. Don't do that. Just let me finish.
With all due respect, the court must prove jurisdiction.
H. Barrett says, does anyone get tired under ultra-rare tournament foil law? Or tried under ultra-rare tournament foil law?
I understand.
If they did, they wouldn't survive.
And we can get this over with quicker rather than later if you let me do my job. What I was trying to say, you're making your claim and stating your case.
You can think the system is a bunch of BS, but that doesn't mean you get to make up your own rules. That's what gets me about sovereign citizens. Like, there are some times that a sovereign citizen will say something that's like, okay, that's true, like pointing out abuse of police power and stuff like that. But then instead of actually addressing these issues on the level of reality that we actually live in, they just deny reality outright and substitute it with their own and pretend that they can just unilaterally change the entirety of the American justice system by saying so. It's wild. It's so crazy to me. Gnome Pickles says, sir, this is obviously a maritime court under Admiralty law, so therefore let us settle this in the way of the sea. Harpoon duel at dawn.
That the court doesn't have jurisdiction over me. In order for me to properly review that and go, it's got to be done according to the court rules. I need a motion, and I will read it. I will read that motion.
I have submitted a motion to dismiss for lack of subject matter jurisdiction.
Denied.
I don't have it in front of me, and then I'll give you a motion.
I have a timestamped copy of it if you'd like me to show you.
All right, you got to submit it to the court. Look at the
it was filed by the clerk just 2 days ago.
Okay,
I have a timestamped
copy of it. It hasn't got to the file. I'm going to give you another pretrial date of March the 25th.
I read it, Sume. That's funny.
2022.
I would like to say I do not consent. The court has to prove jurisdiction. I filed that document a few days ago. Anything short of that is an admission that there is no jurisdiction and we have no further business. We have no contract.
Have a great day, sir. March 25th, 2022. That's up to you.
So he waited until the end of the docket.
We're on the record, Mr.
Hats off,
Lockhart.
Ace Laces. What you
And,
got for me?
how old are you, sir?
I am 27.
You're 27 years old, and you go ahead and you ask why.
Okay. I'm gonna put these on and fix my hair, but I also have to pee, so I'm gonna keep this playing while I pee real quick. Be right back.
Ms. White is here to represent you. Well, first and foremost...
Why did she claim to represent me and I have no knowledge?
I'll explain to you. First and foremost, she's the House Counsel for this evening, so for this afternoon, she represents anybody who wants her representation as far as helping them to navigate and to defend themselves with this
I have
matter.
never expressed that want to her.
All right, you listen. Why do you talk over people?
Well, I assume we were having a conversation. I'm sorry. I'll be quiet.
I am trying to have a conversation, but one's got to talk and one's got to listen.
Okay, go ahead.
You asked why Miss White said she represented you. Miss White said she represented you because she didn't know beforehand the position that you were going to take. So she's just merely
quite an
doing
assumption.
her job.
That is quite an assumption. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, by the name that you put up on there, Jamil of the family Lockhart, I wasn't surprised I wasn't surprised the avenue that you were going to take on that. Just by the name.
You recognize where I'm going.
But she's not going to assume, I don't believe she's going to assume that she's going to treat you any differently than anyone else. And then you said that you didn't want her representation, and she
Wouldn't you agree that for future reference, it might be better to ascertain that kind of information before she makes that kind of statement for everybody?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
So the assumption is that everyone wants her to speak on their behalf.
Yes, until
is that not a rash assumption?
Until they say differently, like you did.
Okay. Well, again, this whole time, there's a
Chad is incapable of being cool.
Motion before the court to dismiss for lack of subject matter jurisdiction.
Well, there's not a motion
There's
before
been
the court.
what has been filed. I have a timestamp copy of it. I can show you that if you need to see it. But
Okay,
your
well,
clerk
let me explain
timestamp filed that document.
Let me explain to you, and this is just for your information. You say that you filed it with the court and the clerk down at the window, and I wouldn't disagree with that. But typically, you want to, when you do your filings, that's why you want to have a judge's copy, and you want to specifically have that copy hand delivered to the judge's chambers. So we don't rely on the court clerks downstairs at the windows to make sure.
Just tell Hannah we don't consent to her law. She can't punish us. I'm incapable of punishing anyone.
That these files get put into the
Well, find someone with the assertiveness who will.
proper place. You're not going to make
Who do you
that
rely on for that?
You're making, and then because you don't want to make that assumption that that file is going to get into the correct file. You don't want to make that assumption. Would you agree?
Who do you rely on to make sure that filed documents get into the right place? Get into
the person that's filing it, yourself.
So it is not.
Oh man, it's almost like you want a lawyer to file things because they know what they're doing.
You're telling me it's not the duty of the clerk to ensure that documents
She'll have Baja come in and punish you? No. She can only punish me.
are filed in the case where the judge can.
Ineffable Effort, thanks for 24 months, says 2 years. Thanks for all the awesome content, Hannah. It's been a blast transitioning in the opposite direction with you. Oh, fun.
Can view those documents.
Well, thank you.
I'm just telling you that you want to make sure that the judge gets a copy, and who better to make sure of that is the person who's doing the filing, or the person who's doing the filing.
So what on my capacity, that document was sent to the court. It was sent to the court by a notary. So I do have a live witness to attest to that fact. It has also been time-stamped. That was recorded as well. I have checked all my boxes when it comes to notifying the court. I've also given you a demand for your Freedom of Information Act request for your foreign registration statement and your anti-bribery statement.
Thanks for the cheese cleanse.
The idea or the fact that you do not have that is an issue. and it would mean that.
Is that even a thing? I think it's just assumed you're not going to take bribes. I don't think they make you sign a paper that do they make you sign a paper that says I won't take bribes? I kind of assumed that was like assumed. Aldera says, glad to see you live. Looking great today. Hope you and Baja have a good weekend. Oh, thank you. By the way, everyone, this Sunday we're doing another patron-only live stream. So if you want, you can still become a patron over on patreon.com/HannahReloaded. And you can take part in the patron-only live stream this Sunday.
Are committing a crime against me and holding this statutory proceeding and trying to confuse me as a live flesh and blood man, that I am a corporation beholden to the corporation which you represent. And that is my main point here today, is to tell you that I am not under your jurisdiction. I am a live flesh and blood man. You've already stated that this is not a common law proceeding. I am under no law.
America is a common law system. Common law describes like the kind of... Common law just means that judicial precedent echoes afterward. It means that judicial precedent matters in determining the results of future cases within the, like... within all courts underneath the court that made the precedent, basically. Unless it's Roe. I'm not above point. I understand. Precedent gets overturned all the time, but still, you know.
But common law, we have no commercial contract which would enter us into any kind of statutory law.
Okay.
So
Sir,
I failed to
let me
see
stop.
the
Let me
issue.
stop.
And there's
Let me-
also
let me
no
stop,
verified complaint.
Chat, I'm very hungry. What should I have for dinner? I might go to Kroger or another close supermarket.
Let me stop you, sir.
Affidavit.
What dinner? What do?
Sir.
Cheese is not dinner in and of itself.
Let me stop you.
Jesus Christ, Ace Laces.
And I'll let you put that on the record.
I have pizza a lot. I shouldn't get pizza again. I've had pizza so often, so much.
I'll let you put it on the record already. We've already
Quesadilla kind of sounds good.
Done those things. So I'm gonna end it.
What you're
I'm gonna
committing
end
here
it.
is a fraud against the people.
Okay.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
you're
end-
participating in.
Okay.
Fried chicken. Ooh, that might be good. Go to a, or even just like a baked chicken. You know how stores have like rotisserie chickens? My family used to get that and then like mac and cheese, and that would be like a comfort meal. Maybe I'll do that.
Whatever your position
And
is.
without your foreign registration statement, that's an admission that you are here.
I'm not doing takeout. I try and do takeout once a month or on special occasions, and I already got takeout for when we did the Broha stream. I got Broha and us dinner.
As a criminal actor.
Okay, sir, I'm gonna end the hearing now.
And I do not consent to
And I'm
any
gonna
further
remove you.
hearings on this issue or this matter. We have no valid contract. We failed to prove jurisdiction. There is no valid claim.
All right, you've
I do
already
not
said
consent.
that, sir. I've already let you make a record, and I don't want you to mention any more because I'm gonna hold you in contempt of court. Okay? So I let you make your record. I set a
You
date.
do whatever
March
you feel
20th.
like you need to do. I'm here
I
to
set a
tell
date
you
of
that
March
I am not
15th.
under
Yes,
your
sir.
jurisdiction.
Sorry, Baja.
All right, have a great day.
It's a fraud.
Tomorrow we're hanging out with friends, and it's Hannah's 2-year sober anniversary. Oh, I saw that. I know, I just didn't read it out loud. Should have fun.
This is the city of Detroit versus Jamil Amir Lockhart, case number SP121806111.
Mage Darkbeast says, asked earlier, but have you checked out Agent Elvis as of yet? All-Star cast and was created by Priscilla Presley, who also plays herself. No, I haven't.
Elvis. You were the
I'm like... I'm wary to look at any sort of Netflix animation right now.
Welcome to
It feels
Cheese Church,
like
where I
every streaming service is cutting back on animation and like canceling shows like the conspiracy show Netflix canceled recently. Which it becomes a vicious cycle because I don't want to start shows unless they have at least a couple seasons out to make sure that there's content before it gets canceled. But because you don't watch the show, the streaming services go, well, no one's watching it, just cancel it. Ugh.
SP1218072, counts 1 and 2. SP12478.
The motions that I filed and the documents that I have filed have all been trying to ascertain the jurisdiction of this court. And I don't understand the nature and cause of the action against me. And I'm trying to understand under what jurisdiction the court intends to proceed. First of all, is this going to be
This is a completely different day, and this guy is still on this shit.
Civil or criminal action? Criminal. Okay.
Misdemeanors punishable by 93 days in jail, up to maximum possible penalty 93 days in jail, and $500 in fine for each of the misdemeanor counts.
Your Honor, the Constitution grants this court 2 criminal jurisdictions. One is criminal jurisdiction under the common law, and one is a criminal jurisdiction under admiralty or military tribunal. From Article 1,
This
Section
is not
8,
admiralty law, sir.
8, Clause 17 of the Constitution. So in which of these 2 criminal jurisdictions does the court intend to try me?
Sir, this is something, where is your motion, sir?
There's a motion filed there. It's a motion to dismiss based on lack of subject matter jurisdiction.
All right, I'm going to deny that motion. I'm going to set a bench trial or jury trial if you choose. Which one would you want to have?
Boxy is he, him today.
Okay, Your Honor, under what grounds, what facts and findings and conclusions of law are you denying that motion to dismiss? I'm trying to understand the jurisdiction of the court. You have not disclosed it to me. I'm asking you
about to disclose it to you. Check the court rules, sir.
Well, Your Honor, the Sixth Amendment grants me the right to understand the nature and cause of any action brought against me, and it grants you the duty to inform me. So I don't think you would be breaching your oath of office if you were to inform me under which jurisdiction this court intends to proceed. In order for me to intelligently defend myself without an attorney, I need to understand which jurisdiction the court intends to proceed to conduct a fair defense.
You have a very good attorney on the line, Mr. Elwood Terry. If you want to speak to him in a breakout room, I can give you that opportunity. Other than that, I'm going to set a bench trial or a jury trial in the matter.
I don't know why people don't. Get a lawyer. Get a lawyer. That's all I would say.
On January 14th, 2022, Calvert County Sheriff deputies were dispatched to the county courthouse for a disorderly female in Prince Frederick, Maryland. In light of the COVID-19 emergency, an interim administrative order was issued stating that all individuals entering the courthouse shall wear face masks indoors, regardless of vaccination status or other related health measures. 42-year-old Dawn Keene was advised she needed to wear a mask while inside the courthouse, which she refused to do. If she didn't, she would need to leave the building, which she has also refused to do. Upon arrival, the deputies asked Dawn to leave several times, which she refused again.
What's up, guys?
Hello. Young lady's refusing to leave the premises.
Why?
She doesn't want to wear a mask. Now she doesn't have business apparently here either, so she just wants to stand here without a mask.
If you have no business here, you need to leave the building.
Why? My business is to ask these men why every time I come here, or I go to school with my kids, or I go to practice with my kids, we have to wear a mask. You
That'd be because of the pandemic, ma'am.
are all here to protect me as much as you're here to protect everyone in this building.
Okay.
That's what you signed up for.
Okay.
I should not put a mask on my face. It affects my immune system.
Okay.
These stupid fucks. Between 2020 and 2022, like, it's less of a thing now, but especially, you know, that it became apparent just how many batshit fucking crazy people are out there, and it scares me that we no longer have a readily available and quick way of determining that. Like, there was a period where you could kind of tell mask, 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 no mask, you know? Now it's like the crazy people could be fucking anywhere.
I'm a statistician. I look at the data. There is no data out there to prove that I need to have a mask on my face, nor should my children. Do any of you have children?
Yep.
This is not the forum for you to...
It is, because I pay taxes to that treasurer's office, just like you do.
We agree with you.
Then what are you doing? Take your masks off and stop doing this. It's ridiculous.
Okay, have a good day.
I'm not leaving.
You can write a letter to your congressman, you can write a letter to the commissioner.
You can sit outside and talk all day, but you gotta get out of security area.
Stay here and tell me what you're gonna do, but
We're gonna arrest you. What's gonna happen?
You're gonna get arrested. You're gonna get arrested.
Told them what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
how am I trespassing if I
I
pay
just
for
told
this
you to
drive right
leave.
here?
You have no business in the building, ma'am.
All right, listen, ma'am. We have body cameras recording everything that's going on. Okay, I'm advising you now. You can wave all you want.
Here,
you need to leave the building.
Dedicated to the glory of Almighty God. In memory of Calvert County men and women who served their country with valor and honor. Is this valor and honor? Put a mask on your face? Are you Muslim?
Look. We think.
Do you want me to be?
Don't. Okay.
I'm not. I'm
Go
a
ahead.
Christian.
All right,
I'm
go
not
ahead.
going to cover my face. Okay? I'm not doing it. God gave me this face and I'm going to show it. I'm not getting out. Don't touch me. You have no right.
Yes, I do.
No, you do not. You do not have the right to touch me.
I'm asking you to leave. I'm
not leaving.
I'm telling you to
I
leave
will
now.
not leave.
All right, cool. You're under arrest for trespass.
Do not touch me.
I'm going. Open your door. I'm going. You can't hang back.
Nope. Don't rip my coat because you're buying a new one. Jesus, please intercede for me in this.
Jesus, please intercede. Oh, this lady's gonna get far in life. MH Darkbeast says, debuting my new Star Trek tabletop RPG character today. He's a changeling who betrayed the Dominion and was working with Sector 31. Developed an obsessive interest in humanity and specifically 20th century media. Is now stationed on a Defiant-like ship as its chief medical officer. Took his name from one of his obsessions, Dr. Septimus Pretorius. Nice. I would love to play in a Star Trek tabletop RPG. That just sounds really fun to me. I know enough. I'm not encyclopedic on like Star Trek knowledge, but I know enough that I think, do a fun character and have interesting motivations. I haven't thought about it, but it would definitely have to be a Kirk-like character. Someone who's very loose with the Starfleet regulations. I think that'd be fun. Ashley One Up says, Jesus here, your prayer is important to us. Please hold.
We're gonna help you out. Here. Sarah, here with these gentlemen.
Absolutely disgusting. Shame on you. Shame on you. You have children? Do you have children?
Why are you worried about my
What a shame.
Why?
Because they're going to end up in Nazi camps if you keep acting like this. Would you?
Gnome Pickle says Jesus' response to her requests. I help those who help themselves, so wear a mask.
Put them in a camp and burn them up? Is that what you would do? Like the Jews in the ovens?
Are you a veteran?
Jesus fucking Christ, lady.
My family are.
Okay, I'm a retired veteran, so that's probably
My family are? Okay, so you're not. The answer is you're not?
not the way you want to go with that. You understand?
Well, I mean, that's what you're doing right now.
Definitely not.
Yeah, it is.
Do you know what it is? Here, we're going to stand on this side and we're going to talk for a minute. So do you know what the issue is? Is that we had a very high spike over Christmas break of COVID.
COVID is a cold.
Okay.
It gives...
No, it's not actually. Like, by every definition, it is not.
People strep and pneumonia when they're old and they don't have an immune system.
Is that, can you get it? Can you get something sick with that?
No.
You can't?
No.
Okay.
A mask is not changing that.
Right. But like strep or bronchitis or anything else like that.
That's
you can,
bacteria.
right? Okay, same thing, right?
It's bacteria.
Right?
It does not spread. Bacteria does not spread between people.
Okay.
Ma'am?
What do you know I'm not?
Yes, it does.
See.
Yeah, I'm not that. Right?
Almost.
No, definitely not.
You're absolutely.
I'm also not a doctor. But do you know what I will do out of the common courtesy of others? If I'm being asked to do this, I will. Okay? Do I like this?
You're doing it for a check.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yep. You're exchanging peace for money.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Absolutely not.
Yep.
Because I'm paid either way. Okay? So it's not required.
I'm
But
paid
it's-
right now.
it's
I'm a federal
common
employee, and you're treating me like this.
courtesy. I'm treating you with respect. Just because you're in handcuffs is not my doing, right?
So
But-
because
but
I
I
said
have
you're
not-
acting like a Nazi, I'm not respecting?
No, that's that.
I'm respecting the public.
You're right. You're allowed to have your.
Typically, it's not considered very respectful to call people Nazis. The good news is when the people actually are Nazis, it doesn't matter. But like, I don't think this guy's a Nazi.
Exactly, I am. I didn't touch you. I didn't hurt anybody. I stood there and spoke my mind because this is wrong.
Yeah, but you also didn't leave when you were told to go to the courthouse.
That doesn't matter. I don't have to leave for not wearing a mask on my face.
You do.
For here, you do. Yeah,
No, I do not. That's my courthouse. I pay taxes for that.
Aldera says, is she trying to pull rank or something, claiming she's a federal employee? That's not how that works.
Yes. I pay lots.
But what if she says it like really, really serious?
Paid taxes, property taxes. I pay impact fees for the schools. My kids can't go to school without a mask. That's ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Shame on you all. Shame, shame, shame. It's
Your kids
disgusting.
getting home from school.
Don't worry about that.
Okay, so you have someone there to get them.
No, I don't.
So
if they go there and I'm in trouble for this, that's also on all of you. All of you. Yes, it is.
It's only on you.
No, it sure isn't. This is my right. I have the right to protest.
Protest.
Yes.
This is a protest?
Yes, it's a
So,
protest.
you
I
can-
am coming here to protest that my children have to wear masks. This is the courthouse. This is where this stuff is. You all should let me in to go and.
Pretty sure typically you can, like, on the outside of the courthouse you can protest, but you're generally not allowed on the inside to do so because it interrupts the business of the court.
talk about it because I'm over it. People need to know. This is stupid. There's no data for that. There is absolutely no data.
Who are you going to protest with? Is there a
With
meeting?
you all.
For
With
us?
you all standing there to guard this court.
Kermit Cuttlefish says the Karen is strong in
We
this
don't
one.
make these rules. You understand that, right? We enforce the rules.
Why are you enforcing them? That's my question.
Because it's literally their job, and they're not doing anything wrong. At least not in this case.
Why are you
Right?
enforcing them?
So my question to you is, who are you going to protest? Who are you going to change the mind of here that's going to change?
All of you.
Sorry to make work for you, Dad.
I don't care. Freaking, it's got to get done. Shoot.
Take your mask off.
We don't make the rules.
They're not laws. They're not laws.
We don't make these rules.
But they're not laws.
So you can
Is it a law?
This?
It's a court order. Like, again, courts have pretty decent, like, ability to make rules within their own, like, courts. And during the pandemic, pretty much universally, courts were like, you gotta wear a mask if you're coming inside.
Is it a law to not wear my mask or to wear a mask? Is that a law?
You are beholden to more than just the law in society, ma'am.
It's trespassing law, yes.
But to have a mask on my face, is that a law? Then you can't kick me out. I can walk in that courthouse wherever I want.
Masks are in the Bible for sick people. They are.
A law is different than a rule. You're violating.
It's not. I'm not breaking any law.
Well, trespassing is a law. Absolutely.
I did not trespass. I stood there to tell you I wanted to go in there
Would you
without
like
a
to
mask
sit
on. That's
inside
it.
where you're not
I would
being
like
cold?
you to pull my jacket up because it's cold.
Yes, I can do that. Is there a significant other that will be there?
No. We're divorced.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm at 6 p.m.
Tonight?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna shut the door and talk to my supervisor and see what he wants to do with that.
I'll try to process her then.
Where there's
Yeah, I'm thinking he dodged a bullet on that one.
Okay. I mean, you want support? I'll handle this. Are you sure? You're freaking.
Step in, please.
Just hold on 1 second. You have to have medical come out. Ask us your stuff.
All right.
Hi. Any medical history?
I shouldn't.
You're right. I guess it's not a dodge.
I have a right to an attorney. I'd like one right now.
Good. We need to take your temperature, man, before you
Nope.
come in here.
You may not.
They're gonna fucking take it.
I'm refusing to be touched, and I'm not going to wear a mask. It's not-
They're gonna make her wear a mask. She's gonna be so mad. They're not requesting it, ma'am. You're under arrest.
my right not to.
Can you grab a mask? It's right here.
Am I being arrested right now?
Yeah.
You already are arrested.
I wasn't read my rights.
You're in custody.
Oh my god, did movies just fuck everyone's brain? They don't have to read you your rights until they question you. That's important for questioning you, for like interrogating you. Wagroad says, this is a protest, huh? Cop flicks out baton. Oh. Sorry, the bit's fucked up the way it was formatted.
I was not read my rights. Are you going to read me my rights?
I'm not asking you questions. So
No, he's not, and you're gonna get out just like Freddy Krueger. Gnome Pickle says, excuse me, I've watched Law and Order, so therefore I'm an expert on how the law works.
I have not been arrested.
Yes, you have.
I have not been arrested.
You were arrested.
You have.
No, I have not.
You have.
No one has read me my rights. I have not been arrested.
She's in complete denial.
You may not touch me. You've already broken that rule.
Okay.
What rule? What are you talking about? You're under
I didn't wear
arrest.
a mask, and I wanted to tell them at the courthouse that I shouldn't have to wear a mask, and neither should my children. And that's all I was there for. There's no reason to arrest me, and I have not been arrested, so I should not be at this jail right now.
Well, you're here.
I shouldn't be at this jail right now is such a weird statement. I'm with the cop on this one. Well, you're here. Deal with it. This is the reality of the situation.
It is my right, constitutionally, to not be here. This is
No?
against my rights. 100% this is against my rights. You may not touch me. You may not...
He actually didn't touch you. That's a laser thermometer, so... I don't think it's illegal to use a laser thermometer on your forehead. Argonian Bum with 32 months says, super late, gonna have to watch the VOD later. Well, I hope you enjoy it when you do.
You're breaking the law.
Do you have anything on you? Any sharp objects?
I didn't get a chance to pat her down. Nothing like that.
H. Barrett says, I may not know how the law works, but I know how LA law works.
Rosalind, I'm sorry I can't marry you.
This isn't about that.
This is about that. For the past week, I've been getting nothing but resentment. You know that's true.
I don't resent you, Leland. If anything, maybe I resent myself.
For staying with a man who doesn't love you.
I really don't want to talk about it.
Oh my God!
Oh, duh. I was like, why is he running away? I forgot. You had to go find a phone back then. You didn't just have one. Duh.
Okay, so I'm going to explain something to you, and it's your choice whether you want to listen or not. If you have any drugs or illegal contraband on you, and you don't let us know that you have it on you now, as soon as you walk through this door...
I'm not walking through the door.
You are.
Listen to me.
I have not been read my rights. I'm not arrested.
Miss Keene, stop talking, listen.
If you walk through this door, and you're brought into this facility, and you have illegal drugs or contraband on you, it is a felony charge. It's not a misdemeanor. If you say you have it on...
I think Pulaski is a victim of the writers. They clearly want it, and I know this isn't a hot take. I know this is the generally accepted, like... but I'm going to say it anyway. They were clearly trying to redo Bones Spock, but with Pulaski and Data, and it didn't work because Spock would, like, make fun of Bones, too. It was kind of a two-way thing. Data is incapable of being mean to other people, so it just came off like Pulaski was awful and mean and prejudiced. Like, it came off so bad. Oh. Ooh, Hype Train, 53% to level 1. Lennon Cat Knows What to Do says, for public knowledge, if you are ever questioned and you ask for a lawyer, the officer will almost certainly leave the room and then come back in. This counts as a second encounter, and you need to state directly a second time, I want a lawyer. Don't say, I feel I want a lawyer, or any other remotely vague statement. Gnome Pickles with 100 bits, and Lucas Dawn, thanks for 22 months. Aldera says, yeah, it just felt like she was kicking the data puppy. Yeah. 87% to level 1.
On you out there, it's a misdemeanor.
Oh yeah, her arc. She did have an arc where she did warm up to Data too. Like she learned to accept Data, but yeah. Nemesaur, thanks for gifting 10 tier 1 subs. Thank you. Gnome Pickles says, doesn't help that Dr. Gorgon's first introduction was to meet with Troy in 10 Forward and then called on being rude. And when called on... Sorry, the stuff's moving. And when called on being rude by Picard, interrupted him and talked over him. Yeah, the introduction was different. Bye Bye Birdie, thanks for gifting 2 tier 1 subs. And Chai T-Rex, thanks for 11 months. Thanks for getting us over whatever level we were on. Whether it was 1 or 2. Nemesaur's fucking awesome. Nemesaur comes in consistently with the 10s. I feel like a lot of people focus on like when Vast Lunacy comes in and drops like 100. I would imagine over time Nemesaur does more because it's smaller but it's more consistent. Nemesaur is the consistent funder of this stream that helps things stay on track. What a goddamn hero. Bittergrin, thanks for 100 bits. 8% to level 5.
Walk through this threshold, it is now a felony charge. There is a difference. So the question is, do you have any illegal contraband, drugs,
I did
on
not
you?
when I arrived at the courthouse. I do not know if any were placed in my purse while they took it from me because I did not have it the whole time. So I do not know.
Okay, come on inside.
Welcome, sir.
There you go.
Push me. Push me.
Mr. Whiskers, thanks for 100 bits.
Then you're going to force me to put you in that chair until we can actually get a viable search completed on you. Because then in our policy, you've been arrested.
I have not been read my rights or anything. I've not been arrested.
You were charged with trespassing.
I was not told I was.
I've never understood the saying, the exception that proves the rule. Like, what's an example of an exception that proves a rule? Like, how does that make sense? Exceptions disprove truisms. Like, what?
It is trespassing, right?
Trespassing, disorderly conduct.
Trespassing and disorderly conduct.
It's not a law for me to have to wear a mask to a public
Policy, and they don't have to serve you.
A policy is not a law.
But it's not.
I pay taxes
I
for that.
understand you. But
All of
you
you
walk
pay
in,
taxes for that.
you walk into that building, they say you must wear a mask to enter the building. If you don't wear a mask, you don't enter the building. If you enter the building, they tell you to leave. If you don't leave, then you're trespassing.
But if I don't pay taxes, why would I pay for something that's against my rights? It does matter.
No, this
Sir,
is the choice.
it matters. If this is what's being called, I don't understand how this is disorderly. I'm speaking for myself. I have rights.
The fact that it says exception, though, makes it sound... Okay, maybe I misunderstood. Chromatic Cuttlefish with 100 bits says, some hype bits for my state election today, so I'm off at some point to discharge my democratic obligations and get a democracy sausage. Nice. I hope you enjoy your sausage. I want a sausage.
I don't understand. I have the right to stand in that building. I'm not being disorderly to speak for myself. I can't speak without raising my voice because my children have to do it. I'm kicked out of school. For the same reason. But this is illegal to make me wear this mask. Yes, it is. It is absolutely illegal. I don't understand why I'm being searched. I haven't broken any laws.
She was at the circuit court building, walked in without a mask on. She didn't want to wear a mask. I get it. The masks are stupid. I get it. But you know the whole thing. You got if they want you got to wear one in the building. She refused to put it on. They asked her to put it on. No. Asked her, you're going to be trespassing. No. Not put it on. Asked her, told her, then made her leave and put her in cuffs. I think the masks are dumb too. We all do. We all do. But it's you know, it's no different than it's like a building, you know, private building, you know. I want to see hair and eyes real quick. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Oh my fucking god, spit mask.
Green. Blue screen. Thank you.
Oh.
You have my cuffs. Here we go.
Okay. Ma'am, you're going to
Thank you,
remain in
appreciate
this chair until you cooperate.
I'm going to grab her purse real quick. I got to show that there was a mask in her purse.
Aldera says it's like wearing a shirt. Bible doesn't say we have to wear those, but we do anyway.
Dawn was charged with
17% to level 5.
disorderly conduct and trespassing of a government house. She was later released on her own recognizance that same day. In other words, she didn't have to post bail in order to be released from custody. Head over to codebluecam.com.
Jesus Christ. People are nuts. Thanks everyone for the level 4 hype train. Let's see who we're gonna raid. Who we gonna raid? Who we gonna raid?
Fucking bad. I want a print of that really bad. I'm tempted to get that as a tattoo. That goes hard. That is fucking amazing. That is fucking
Well everyone, I will be back tomorrow for... I don't know what kind of stream. Maybe we'll do meme stocks again, since GameStop went up and down, it yo-yoed. Oops, not GME Meltdown, just GME. GME. Let's see. Love you, Mr. Blast. Yeah, GMEs went, like, up and now back down, and now a little bit back up again. It's weird. We might take a look at that. Either way, we'll do something interesting. So I'll see you guys then. Have a great night. And stay cool. Because I know cool. I have a puppet. Boop. See you guys later.